It's the All-State Hometown High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you by Jim Twiggs, Lee Riley, along with Gary Littell, who left me. He's on the field this evening. As the Southeastern Trojans host the Northeastern Jets. For the Jets of Northeastern, it's been a very slow start, losing their first two before finally downing Madison Plain last week to move their record to 1-2. And big news in the offseason was the naming of their brand new head coach, but actually not new to the program. Spent the last 3 years as their defensive coordinator, Jake Buchholz. Changes have been made so far on the offense and defense, and Buchholz very optimistic that he can turn this program around in the running, the spread offense, and of course playing multiple sets on defense, which he knows a lot about. Looks like the offense starting to pick up just a bit. Last week, the Jets almost doubled their output for the season in one game. Now on the defensive, 6 players have double digits in total tackles, and they just need a better pass rush. Also, the Trojans' offense looks like they can score enough points for the rest of the way. And the defense, boy, they'd love nothing more than to do a shutout for their defensive-minded coach, Jake Buchholz. Now let's check out our keys to the game, if I can find them. There they are. The keys to the game: improvement on offense for Northeastern. And they do need to tighten up that defense. And every defensive coordinator will say that. And, of course, find balance on the offense, running and passing. Now, how about the players to watch this evening for the Northeastern Jets? Well, let's take a look at the Northeastern Jets. Number 17, Max Queen, senior wide receiver. He's third in the league with 126 yards receiving. And then you go to number 86, that being Travis Brown, as our defensive player to watch tonight. He has 9 tackles, also has 1 interception so far this season for a total of 15 yards in return. Now for the homestanding Southeastern Trojans, they come into tonight's action sporting that 0-3 record, trying to get off the schneid. Head coach Peyton Prince had his team do their two-a-days at Camp Clifton. Nearby at Yellow Springs, head coach Prince has spent 15 years in the OHC at Triad and was hired as head coach in April of 2017. After head coach Greg Bonifay moved on to Stebbins as the head coach. Now for the Trojans, they return 2 pretty good Ohio performers in receiver Charlie Bertimus and linebacker Hayden McKee. And freshman quarterback Wade Erickson. He'll have to mature quickly, and so far it's been a struggle, hitting on only 42% of his passes and has thrown 10 interceptions. But some of that comes from playing from behind in the ballgame, and in some cases forcing his passes into coverage. The offense will have to pick it up, averaging but 7 points a game while giving up some 40 points a game. As we check out the keys to the game for the Southeastern Trojans, brought to you by Dave Cale Chevrolet in the heart of Mechanicsburg. They have to rush, and they have to set up the pass with that rush. They've got to give the kids some time to pass back there, limit the Northwestern scoring, and most of all, with 7 points only scored this year, they've got to get into the end zone and start scoring. As we take a look at some of the players to watch this evening for Southeastern and the Trojans, Tucker Erickson is the junior wide receiver. Number 2, he leads the team in receptions with 14 catches. And on defense, look at Hayden McKee. The junior linebacker leads the team with 19 total tackles, and he also has an interception to his credit so far this season. Once again, a very special presentation going to be coming up here very shortly at halftime here at the ball game. We'll be making that coming up. And what is our game forecast for tonight? Well, the temperature, and it looks like it's going to be at kickoff, 80 degrees and about a 300% humidity. Winds out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour. And there is an all but 5% chance of any kind of precipitation. Brought to you by Houck Brothers. The cooler weather, it's going to be on its way, trust me. And it's time now to get your heating system checked. As well, we're going to take a look at our online survey, something we do each and every week. And we want you to figure out who is going to be the winning team on the survey. Southeastern, 37% of you think they're going to win. And 63% have their bets. You can't do that. Have their money on. You can't do that. But they're betting on Northeastern and the Jets to come up with the victory. We'll have more of the pregame and opening kickoff and a whole lot more going to be coming your way on the local TV for me, Sports Network. And we'd like to welcome you back to Southeastern High School. They are just about ready to head out of the field as the Trojans coming out next. Here come the Jets of Northeastern. And all the excitement continues to build for tonight's opening kickoff right here in Southeastern in South Charleston this evening. Lee Riley, Gary Littell, and our entire staff as the Trojans are set underneath the end zone just to our right. And we're just about ready for high school football action. And Gary already, game number 4. It just goes way too quickly.
And it's still 110 degrees.
Boy, well, yeah. My undershirt finds it. Something else finds it. It
is warming up and waiting for Florence to cool it down.
And they're down there. They're in their huddle. They're getting ready to come out. There are about 3 or 4 players out. We'll talk about that with Northeastern. Here comes the Trojans of Southeastern, ladies and gentlemen. What a great camera shot. Trying to get off the schneid, trying to pick up that first win of the season. Just ahead of the opening kickoff, shall we? Let's check on the officials, brought to you by the Greater Ohio Eye Surgeons, where seeing is believing. And Gary, need to know those men in stripes tonight who's going to be huffing and puffing down that hot field.
Well, making that call tonight is the referee. That's Andy Elsizer. And then the umpire is Kyle Tippy, linesman Brian Hostetter, line judge Michael Davis, and the back judge is Rick Reuter.
Boy, there they are.
The guy in the white hat's the guy you want to watch.
Yes, and he's still hot already. Eyes on the officials have been brought to you by Doctors Larry Fish, Gary Lau, Scott Stork, and Sam Gallo. Give them a call, 800-638-2034. The Greater Ohio Eye Surgeons, where seeing is believing. Whew. And we're just about ready to go. We had a great presentation at the beginning of the ball game, which Gary was down there presenting, and we'll pass along to you who our athlete of the week was in just a bit. We got our throw for dough coming up for halftime, and you know what that's all about. How'd you like to get $500 for your athletic department?
Oh, $500. We already have it. It's already happened once this year. Let's see if we make it again tonight. Grass field out there tonight, a little bit different than a little long. We were out there walking in it.
It was a little bit, but you know what? That kind of slows down maybe the receivers. Might help you get a little bit better grip on the running game, but you're certainly going to be slowed down a little bit. All right, we're just about ready to go as the ball is being teed up, Gary Littell.
About 2 trees away from having that sun go away.
Go away, go away. Who was that one baseball player from Chicago Cubs always said, Ernie Banks, we play in God's light. No, I'd rather have artificial at this point. It's hot. Kicking the ball off for a Southeastern, who is at number 3, Lane McCombs. Approaches the football, and here it goes downfield in the direction of Mac Davis. Davis coming to the near sidelines. Oh, a little bit of running room. Look, and he may break it if he can just break a couple tackles. Man, he did some nice movement as he got the ball out to the 39-yard line, and that's where they'll put the ball in play. And I knew I'd do it, Gary. I knew I'd do it. I looked up, watched the ball come down into the hands of Davis, and I went blind. The sun is brutal, but it's better than what they're getting down. Like my niece just came home, and my great niece, and she said, I left town quickly. She's down in North Carolina. Said she wanted nothing to do with that hurricane. Split it out wide to the right. We talked about this this gentleman, Gary and I did, Michael Burns. He's a big receiver. He's just a big football player. Ball snap back, looking out into the flat it comes. Nice catch. Trying to take the ball upfield, but I tell you what, that is what is going to help. That's Max Queen. And he's also their punter as well. He brings the ball out just shy of about the 50-yard line. He's just shy of a first down, too, as the ball is at about the 47-yard line, where it's going to be second down. Yard and a half to go, maybe. That was a nice pass. You know, he needs to get some of those, too, to get his confidence up as well. Starting in motion to the right and then stops. Lee Riley, Gary Littell. Hand the ball off. First down is made, and they get it across midfield. Just barely down into Southeastern territory as Grant Hodson carried that football. Fullback also subs as a inside linebacker. 5'6", but 185 pounds. He's stout.
Well, they're having some success trying to move that ball off tackle, and it seems to be working for them. And this is probably one of the first teams we've seen in a while that throws that little pass, outlet pass, and they got a pretty good gain on that and ended up with a first down.
You were out last week, and I thought of you a couple of times, passes across the middle that were thrown, and they did quite a few of them. Looking, Got a man over the middle, and that could have been intercepted as it was incomplete for the intended receiver, Max Queen, but the ball fell eventually harmlessly. Look, it's bounced in the air, Gary.
And he has 126 yards receiving, so
yes,
that's kind of unlike him to have that ball tipped, and it's so dangerous once it's tipped.
Once it's
that
in the
defender,
air.
if he's right there, and it's a pick right there.
And everybody was on this side of the field. That could have been a pick six.
Keep an eye on Michael Burns down here low.
Down low, Michael Burns. Got an eye on him. And they're going to, actually, quarterback keeper found some running room and gets the ball across the 45, maybe the 42-yard line, 43-yard line.
Gain 6 yards on the play.
It's going to be third down and about 4 yards to go for the first down.
Got a nice little gain, 6 yards. He picks that up. Yeah. And moving right along.
Boy, Northeastern's impressed me the way they've moved the football so far.
Well, they're really getting some running room. But you got to remember, look at that big, beefy offensive line. They don't get that yardage without that line blocking downfield.
Well, look at the guy coming out here as a wide receiver.
Yeah, he's kind of a decoy. I mean, he spreads it out, and then here he comes this way. Now there's a dump
pass. The ball into the flat, 40. Running to the sidelines, going to go out of bounds, close to the 35-yard line.
And then get a flag
Levi
on that.
Ashley, and is that going to be a little bit too vociferous going out of bounds?
A late hit there, and it's going to be a first down anyway. And there's your call.
Yeah, there it is.
Sportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Trojans.
White Hat always knows, right?
He's just like you. He finds out from everybody else, and then you report it. The 25.
First down, Jets, ball spotted at the Southeastern, 23-yard line.
Boy, 23-yard line. They picked up another 15 on that. Sometimes you can
look at how much time's been burned on that clock, too.
9:40, yeah. 9:47 left in this first quarter. One running back in there is Grant Hodson.
Ooh, movement on, yep. Southeastern jump.
Southeastern jumped offside.
I saw 5 more yards.
Saw a lot of that last week with Shawnee and Thurgood Marshall.
It sounds so easy. All you have to do is just keep your eye on that ball, and when that ball moves, you go.
But you know what? That's
you're trying to anticipate the cadence. I understand that, but look at don't hurt your team and move them back even farther.
Especially if the guy's next to you moves his finger, you're going up. I better get going. Nice hole. Going to try to get to the corner and just couldn't. That's a nice defensive play. As Hodson was just all tied up as he tried to go to the right and just got it closed off very, very quickly.
No gain on the play.
And you can see that gang tackling coming across there. Real nice tackle by Southeastern, trying to get into there as fast as they can. Number 23 is coming shooting across there. 22. Really good defense. They're just swarming on the ball. Number 11 you were talking about, Grant Hodson. Low to the ground, 175-pound fullback. You don't see that too much. He lines up right behind his quarterback.
Well, as we were talking with Jake Burkholz, he said his team's small. I don't know where. There goes the ball out into the flat on the right side. Catching it and going out of bounds is Max Queen. So Queen's going to pick up the first down.
First down, Jets.
He's going to take the ball. I'm trying to.
10-yard line.
Can they get a first down? I'm looking if they can get a first. I don't know. That football's awful close to the line. It's probably
on
more
this
like
side of the
goal.
line there. So it's
it's
probably
first and goal.
First.
As Northeastern breaks the huddle.
I think he could get a first down right at that goal line there, Lee.
Really?
Yeah, they dropped the markers. So.
Oh, okay. No, well, they can't get a first down.
Yeah, no.
With the football, there goes the quarterback Davis running up to the line, up to the goal line, and
brought down by DeLong.
Yeah, scooting through there was Max DeLong making the tackle there.
Davis was, yeah.
Gain of 7 on the play. Second down, goal, Jets.
Here's the replay, and he's coming across. Does a nice spin, tries to get that extra stretch, and then number 5, Max DeLong, comes up and makes that tackle.
I thought he got through there, especially where the hole opened up, but then it closed up real quick, too. What do you think, quarterback sneak?
Now look at your fullback there. You got number 11 there.
He can get down and hide. Nobody can know he's in the end zone.
Hodson could go right through there.
Yeah.
Look at that big line for Northeastern.
Let's say this is the way I remember Northeastern from years ago. They used to always be one of the bigger teams.
There he goes.
There it is. Handoff up the middle. And
no signal yet.
No. The one official is spotting it down there right about the goal line.
Gain of 1 on the play, third down.
This one you do a hurry up, you go right back at it and go.
Should have just lined up and go,
Yep.
yeah. All right, taking their time coming in there. The last one into the huddle is Max Queen. And he's glad
Clock
they made it.
rolling there at 7:50 left.
And we are 3rd and goal, right from the goal line. Hodson in there. Mac Davis
Davis
gets
straight
on the
ahead.
center. Here it goes. Quarterback sneak, and he, whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't think he got it.
I don't either. I think he went down too quickly, never stretched across there. He may have lost. He lost about a half a yard. Fourth down.
Fourth down. No kickers coming out from the sideline.
I wouldn't, would you?
As Max Davis is looking over there to his coach, what are we going to do? And the coach is going to say, you're going to put it in the end zone. That's what we're down here for.
We want to take the
And
lead.
look at where that ball is. It's not as close as I thought it
No,
was.
well,
And
now
as
it
you look
isn't,
on,
yeah.
It's right here on the 1
Yeah,
yard
'cause
line.
it actually went back probably a good half a yard. He just went straight down. Hodson lined up just to the right of the quarterback. Davis going to roll to the right. Now he's going to try to cut it to the goal line. You know, I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it unless the ball crossed over there when he got close.
No, he didn't.
And he didn't.
What a good stop.
Yeah, what a great defense by Southeastern.
Yeah, Southeastern. Now watch this play. They stuffed that line right away as he comes around to the right side, and they both go right down low.
And they had somebody up
submarine
around,
it,
yes.
and then they stopped him, and that ball came out.
It did. It did
But
come
they
out.
said he was already down. So good defensive play by Southeastern. Southeastern's
Now
in
look
the
where the
red
ball's
there,
at.
folks. In case you just joined us, they're in the red, and Northeastern's in the white.
Look at the monitor there, Gary. Look how close that is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they've got to get that ball out quick. Southeastern lined up. There go the whistles.
It's going to be against Northeastern.
It looks like it's against Northeastern. Oh, is that what it is? The sideline? Yes.
Sideline warning
Yep.
against the Jets.
Yes. Because there's about 60 people lined up in that one little square inch. I mean, there are a bunch of them lined up. Second warning is a penalty. Yeah. Of course, Southeastern was going, why couldn't it have been the second warning? All right, they're talking things over.
Long ways to go, 99 yards here.
And inches.
And it would probably tie a school record,
Yeah.
as we're hearing up here in the press box.
Up the middle.
Not much there.
Yeah, but you got to get some space in case you have to punt it away. You need to get that room in the end zone.
Now look at that pile coming up off the bottom there.
Yeah.
Real good
Second down, Trojans.
defense. Number 65 there making a great tackle. That's Suduff, Nate Suduff, senior, 225 defensive lineman.
And they're up to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9, so the ball basically at the 1 yard line. Going to hand it off again, trying to find some kind of
Yeah, a
running
little
room,
room.
maybe a yard, maybe 2. That's about it. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's see if this Charlie Burnham comes up with a pass reception as he comes into the game right now.
Third down.
He has a lot of receptions here for, he was 2017 All-Ohio wide
Ohio.
receiver. So you fake that run up the middle and try to hit him on an out pattern, you might have a touchdown here. Because everybody's bunching up on
Boy, they
for
sure
the
are.
defense for Northeastern.
Smart move, Gary. Send him outside. That's not going to happen this time.
And they're not going to have a first down. They're going to have to punt.
Yeah, you know, the pile is being drugged, but it's going to be short of that first down. They had to get it out to about the 10-yard line, and nowhere near. So 4th down and 6.
Again on the play, 4th down, Trojans.
All right. They're actually 4th down and now about 2 yards as they brought the ball out. Right there in the vicinity of the 7 or 8 yard line.
Boy, Mac Davis is going to have great field position here.
Yeah. Look at
Short
the,
tumbler.
Look at the. Davis got it right in front of us at the 50, going to the right, as you can see on your screen. Broke loose, tried to head back to the middle of the field, and then everybody was bunched there, and he will go out of bounds. But Gary, you had mentioned it going in. What great field position.
Well, and you know, you got to look at it this way. Southeastern can't help it. They stopped it and prevented a touchdown.
Yes.
So, you know, that was a good move by them. They just needed to get a little more room so they could go to the air a little bit. But you can't throw the ball unless you've established that running game.
Boy, the ball is down around the 25-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. Boy, they got great field position.
That was a penalty against Southeastern.
Wow. And they can afford that.
And that's going to move them back.
Because you
Yep.
can't.
unsportsmanlike conduct.
Against the Trojans.
And that was on that far side on that return.
Over there, right in front of the
by the
Northeastern.
fence.
Yeah, okay.
By the white fence over there. The white picket fence. I don't know if it's a picket, but it's white.
It is white.
Jets ball spotted Southeastern
14-yard line where it's going to be first down and 10. Boy, you
This
can't,
is like
you can't-
deja vu. This is where
Yeah.
they were before.
Yeah.
See if they go down here to big number 8 here. And
Yeah.
that's Michael Burns. See
Michael
if they get
Burns.
him the ball. We saw him catching them in a warm-up.
I would look at him. Nope. The little guy, the little spark plug gets
Oh,
the
face
football.
mask,
Grant
face-
Hodson.
Face mask going to be a penalty again.
Flag on the play. Face mask penalty against the Trojans.
Yeah, Stoops got a hold of his face mask. If you
Wow.
just as he's going to the
You can't
ground.
keep shooting in your feet and then let the defense try to hold.
Yeah, this is just where they were moments ago. So this whole
Yeah.
quarter basically dominated by Northeastern.
By Northeastern.
But
that's
look
right.
at the score, 0-0.
Yeah, but that was just a great defensive
Oh,
struggle
great,
down there for
great
Southeastern.
stand by Southeastern. That's something they
Wow.
needed to have. Southeastern has had the points against them, 120, and points for 21. So that was a real good showing that
Yeah.
something's turning around there.
Well, it has to. And it looks like Jake Burkholz has got stuff turned around offensively over there on the far side,
Yeah.
other than that goal line stand.
I'm impressed with the size of the Jets. I haven't seen that before, and he got them into the weight room early. And he played when he was at Kenton Ridge, and those were the days when they used to go to the gym and work out
And work out
and
a
lift
lot.
weights. And I think right now, the present Kenton Ridge team's figuring that out, that's going to work for them.
Max Queen out wide to the right.
Wide-
Davis looking. He was looking in that direction. Now he's going to try to run it. Being pursued, going to be dumped in the backfield.
Can't wait that long.
No.
By number 24, Aaron Flores.
And as you say, Gary, a lot, it looked like he kind of telegraphed that because look where he looks first, right away, as soon as he got the snap.
Well, that's how they started that first drive. They had that little dump pattern, and
Yeah.
that wasn't there because, the coach over here, Preston Prince, took that one away.
All right, the ball is nose on the 15. It's second down, about 11 yards to go for the first down.
And we have 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first.
Michael Burns, I think they're
That's
wanting
a
to hit
decoy.
somebody on the, you think?
Yeah, it's a decoy.
Max Queen on the
Well, it's
bottom of his
man-to-man
screen.
on a shorter defender, and that's where he's looking.
He's looking to the middle. He's
You
not
got-
going to find it either, and he's going to be dumped.
Ah, what a beautiful tackle.
Coming out of nowhere, Gary,
Stoops.
was Tanner Stoops.
Well, he's the one that got flagged for that face mask, so he made up for it there.
Well, he
Look at-
sure did.
It moved it back almost 15 yards, so he says, Coach, am I good? You're good now.
Okay, third down. Now they got about 20 to go to get that first down. Queen has caught a couple. There's the snap. Davis looking, being rushed, being rushed, and is really
Nothing
not
doing.
going to go anywhere. Where did this defense come from?
Nothing doing.
Whoa.
By Flores and McKee.
Number 24, Flores comes off the bottom of that. Number 66, also Brady Spears. And
I'm looking for number 67 out there. Is he out there?
Well, I don't see him out there yet. He's
Okay.
one of those offensive big guys that's going to push people around. He's over here on the sideline.
All right.
We're talking about Hunter Preston. Wants to play some college ball as he moves on, and he's only a junior, so he can only get bigger and better. Look at this field goal attempt here.
Connor Obi. They're going to place the ball down at about the 31.
They said he makes them from 45 at practice.
Well, this is 41. Can he do it when he's being rushed? Well, that's in the air good. Is it going to be long enough? No. It was on there, Gary, just a little bit short.
Nice attempt.
No good.
Nice attempt, just
Very,
short.
very nice attempt.
So there you go. Southeastern stops 2 drives by Northeastern. There's the
Good
kick.
ball.
Just comes up just
Short.
a little short. And you wonder if the humidity and just kind of the heat here
Well, maybe it was the rush.
prevents that. He cleared it. I don't
Well, he
think
did.
he
He
didn't
did.
seem like he rushed it. I
He
just
did.
don't think he had just another little oomph in it. He had a field goal.
Didn't have his Wheaties.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, the defense is set by Northeastern. And I will have to, Gary and I both, what is going on?
Yeah, he's going to have to move that ball back because that ball should go back from where he kicked it from.
Yes, it should.
And that's what
That's got to be at the 31-yard line,
Preston
doesn't it?
Prince
Yeah.
is right on it. And that's what he's telling the officials. It's from where that was kicked.
There he is out there. He's looking around, walking around. He's hot. Hunter Preston. And he's going to be heading out on offense, and we'll see how he blocks.
Coming over with a decision, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not. Are they calling something? Remember that one time we had a ball game where they actually called Columbus, and we're trying to figure out what was the play? That was quite a few years ago.
And it doesn't
Tucker,
look like they're going to move that ball.
Aren't they going to move it? Well, that's wow. Normally, where you try the field goal, where was the offensive?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point. If you did try to kick it from the 42.
Yeah, so 41, you had 7 yards to that normally, so you can deduct that.
Yeah, that's something that, Lee, you can look up this weekend.
Yeah.
On your free time.
Not with my wife. All right. Calling a signal, Southeastern's ball. Looking out into that flat. Got him. Oh.
Real nice tackle.
I tell you what, he was, Tucker Erickson was one tackler short of making that one go all the way.
Travis Brown, real nice tackle. Travis Brown has one interception, too, for Northeastern. So that's going to be kind of handy not to throw that way because he has that pick. And then you got Max Queen over on this side,
yes,
who's a receiver, so he has good hands.
All right, ball snap back, handed off, up the middle.
Oh, what a thunderous tackle by the number 11 shooting through there. And we've called his name all night long. That's Hodson.
Hodson just made that perfect tackle. And it's going to bring up, what do we got? Ball coming out to the 30.
First down.
It's going to be a first down. They took a good look, and they're moving the sticks with 1:56 remaining here in this first quarter of action. Where's Southeastern tonight? As Southeastern trying to pick up that first victory of the year. Northeastern, they want to get number 2 on the campaign. Rolling this way, pitch back, got a little bit of running room if it makes the corner. Coming out to the 40. Oh, busted through there. What a nice play by Lane McCombs. Lane just saw a little bit of an opening there. Did you see that? And he turned on the Jets. Watch this.
Watch down low. You'll see a block that springs in
right
there.
Ah, that got some more, and now Southeastern is on the move.
And they've already stopped 2 attempts by Northeastern, 2 scoring attempts. See if they can get in the end zone first.
Here's a snap back, looking into that flat.
And nice pass.
Got his man at the midfield stripe, breaks a tackle. Almost had the sidelines there for Southeastern, was Max DeLong.
Chasing him down is Mac Davis, otherwise he's still running.
You know, one thing I'll tell you, Gary, Wade Erickson needs a game like this. He only hits on 41% of his passes and has had 10 interceptions. He looks pretty good right now.
I think, once you have those 10 picks, you get it fixed real fast or you're on the bench.
Yeah. And he seems to have, and there's a whistle, and let's see what the official has.
Well, one thing you got to remember, too, with Preston Prince.
Was that a sideline?
He's been coaching for a long time and a lot of patience, and just talking to him down there before the game, just a lot of patience.
Hand it off. Oh, nice running room up the middle, goes to the sideline. He's got one man to beat. Down to the 10, puts his head down and will dive to about the 5-yard line, and that being Lane McCombs.
Ooh. Coming up with his tackle is Levi Ashley at the end. Keep your eye down here. He makes some nice cuts here. Being pursued, nobody's on there, and he's coming around right here, and he gets that little block, almost a block in the back, but dodges it. It's Levi Ashley with the tackle.
Erickson calling the signals. Will hand it off. Veers to the left. Actually breaks one tackle. Did a nice job was Lane McCombs. He looked like he was going up the middle. Then he veered off to the left and almost got by there. So it's going to bring up a second down.
Second down goal, Trojans.
Second down and goal from just looks like the way it's marked over there just inside the 5-yard line.
Real nice tackle. He's shooting across there.
Well, you know what? You let people hang around, and that's what happened in this first quarter. Northeastern had a chance to put them away right through their right side, in for 6 points. Trojans doing a nice job. What was the big play? Was it that pass?
Yep.
Wow.
Comes to the sideline here.
Yeah, there he is. From about 4 yards out, Lane McCombs comes up with the touchdown score. And that was a 4-yard run. Sneaks it in there over the right side. Did a nice job. The hole opened up very nice. Now look who's in there to try the extra point. Lane McCombs. He's 3 for 3 so far this season and has not tried a field goal.
And your car is right behind that.
Oh, well, say, you said that, Gary, and it said, let's save his car. Not a good snap. It just kind of goes away. But into the end zone with 27 seconds remaining here in this first quarter of action. Kind of surprising. Southeastern, after you watch Northeastern, is out ahead 6-0. Look who says Northeastern's going to win. 37% or 63%. Southeastern, 37%. Don't get nervous yet, guys.
One thing that's kind of impressive there is that drive really had some great blocking downfield.
Yes.
And I don't know how they could break that big one outside with the great cornerbacks that Northeastern has. They should be able to shut that down. You look at points for Southeastern, only 21, folks, and we're in week 4. Points against 120, so that's the first score.
Now they got how many?
Yeah, now they got 21 plus 6, so it's 27. So then you got points for Northeastern, same thing, 48-4, and points against 78. So both of these teams starting to get things moving a little bit. Like to see Northeastern pick up that defense a little bit, because otherwise Lane McCombs is going to run all over you.
Well, I think what happens to Northeastern right now at this point, Gary, don't you think? They have to learn in this ball game how to finish. They've had chances and just went backwards, and then it was just Southeastern putting a stop to them altogether. All right, in to kick the football is Lane McCombs. Approaches the ball. And being kicked in the direction of Mac Davis, goes back to about the 15, slips but did not touch his knees. That may have got him some good running room. Look out, he's open. Oh, nice tackle. Who was that, Gary? Coming up with the tackle for Southeastern.
Yeah, shooting across there is number 82, did a really good job. And he just scooted through there for Southeastern. 82 is Volrath.
Volrath, boy, if it had not been for him going down for that tackle, may have been 6 points for Northeastern. Certainly a nice run. Gets it out in good field position at the 44-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10.
Yeah, Volrath is a returner as well, so that kind of knows which way he's going to run that ball on that return on the kickoff, and he took him down to the ground. So it's good field position once again for Northeastern. See if they can get this one in the end zone.
Some nice blocking for Southeastern's Hunter Preston too in that drive. Top of your screen, and I'm still looking for a pass to Michael Burns. Fake. Davis keeps it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to be spun around just about the time he got to the line of scrimmage, but will cross the 45 to the 46. So a pickup of the play of 2. It's going to be second down and 8.
One thing you got to look at when you're looking at Northeastern, there's not a lot of time to get through that hole. And the quarterback, Mac Davis, has taken just a little bit too much time.
And the score at the end of the first quarter, 6-0 in favor of Southeastern. More high school football action going to be coming your way on the local TV for me, Sports Network. And we are back. Second quarter action just about ready to get underway tonight. It is Southeastern hosting the Northeastern Jets. And so far, Southeastern at this point not being very cordial. They're ahead by the score of 6-0 on just a wonderful drive toward the latter parts of that first quarter. Here comes Burns to this near side and in the slot.
You got to look at, too, when you have this running game going, that clock keeps on ticking. It makes it a really fast game. But sooner or later, once you keep running that guy up the middle, you're going to open up some receivers downfield.
And
the quarterback has the arm to do that. Mac Davis can do it. I want to see him get started here sooner than later, though.
As he awaits, looks over here to this near side. He may be thinking about that. Let's see.
There he goes. Deep, right over the middle.
Looking over the middle. Down the sidelines. Oh, what a nice catch. Max Queen, he's in for the score.
Beautiful toss.
That was a beautiful toss and probably a more beautiful catch as he got it on his fingertips, went down the sideline and took it in for the score, and it is a 6-6 ball game.
That's about a 56-yard pass there, Lee.
56 yards on the pass. Holy moly. So it's 6-6 as it will be. Northeastern trying to get that extra point. And if they do, they'll take the lead.
He also had a guy over the middle wide open as well. So I think he already had his mind made up. He was going to go over there and
that's where I thought he was going.
toss it to Max. Right over the middle, the guy was wide open as well. So coverage a little late getting there for Southeastern.
Davis will be holding. Obi will be trying for the extra point. Ball snap back. He missed a field goal earlier.
Look at him boot that.
Good. It's over my car, and bam, right on the windshield of one.
Yeah, we're going to have to pause while we turn off that alarm.
He can keep kicking them like that. Here's your play. Watch this.
Lays it right out, and he stretches and grabs it right on the fingertips.
That's perfect.
And brings it in. And does not step out of bounds, and he turned on the Jets there, folks.
Well, he ran away from defenders. So with 11-11 just underway in this second quarter, it is Northeastern now taking the lead 7-6. And, boy, you can put up with a lot of plays like that, can't you? 56 yards. Davis throws it nice. But you know who else is having a pretty good night tossing the football around has been Tucker Erickson.
Yep.
And this kid has got to find some better things in his football career because he just kind of got thrown in there as a freshman. But it's got to be tough. Can you imagine the nerves before every game? Especially so you can get that first win under your belt.
Well, I noticed when I started as a freshman, I remember thinking, boy, these are grown men I'm playing against. And then after you make a couple good hits, you go, well, I've become a grown man.
That's right. I'm now a grown man.
Yeah, it's that first game with the butterflies, and I was soaking wet at 145. I know you know that's not far from what I weigh now.
Yeah, right. Plus, I don't even want to go there. Who's back? We got for Southeastern. It looks like Lane McCombs on this side. I'm going to have to get down there and get a magnifying glass. I can't catch these numbers. Nice kick. All the way back inside the 5 and going to come this way with it. Doing the old wiggle and waggle and trying to find some running room, and it's not going to go. Who got him? Michael Burns?
Burns got him, and so did number 67 coming through there, too. They did some damage.
Looks
67
like
is James Beverly, and then Michael Burns, the big tight end receiver. They put him into the ground. And I think he's bending over a little bit. I think he might have felt that one.
Yeah, Lane McCombs did, because somebody went down on him pretty fast. All right, Southeastern up to the line of scrimmage, trying to make this offensive thrust work for them as well. Heading up over the right side.
Gain.
Yeah, they have found a little bit of running room over there on that side, and it's successful again for about 5 yards. So it's going to bring up second down and 5.
On the play, second down, Trojan.
And you look at that line, Cole Young's over there, and also number 54, and that's Garrett Miller. And those are both seniors over there.
Mm-hmm. Wade Erickson has been throwing the ball pretty good now. I hope I didn't jinx him. Ball snap back. Got like what they used to call the old cross buck in the backfield.
There's another face mask, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gary. Normally you see it there. It's going to be it.
Check in here with our official, and that's Andy.
All right, Andy.
Essler.
Give it to us. I won't try your last
El
name.
Cesar is his name.
What is it?
El Cesar.
El Cesar. El Cesafras. El Cesar. Okay, I can remember it that way now. And it's going to be
legal procedure.
Oh, it's offsetting penalties.
Okay, there we go.
So we'll try it all over again.
I thought it might have been a face mask because it happened
that's
so
what it
late.
looked like, yeah.
You can see on
And
your
it was,
scoreboard
and it
there how important that missed extra point was. 7-6.
Sometimes it'll come back to haunt you big time.
And you practice it every single practice and make sure that doesn't happen.
Wade Erickson. Couple of running backs right on each side of him. He's going to look to the sideline, got his man, and again, that close for Tucker Erickson to take off with the football. This kid's good.
Yeah, you know, the coverage there is number 26, Ian Olson. I take that back. It was Travis Brown, and he has a pick waiting for him. He's going to have his next pick if he breaks on that ball, because that ball just took a little bit too long to get there, and he had a whole open field in front of him.
Way too much air underneath it. Snap back. Boy, this kid has been looking good. He's going to find the corner. He just put on the Jets. He's on his way. There he goes. Lane McCombs is going to be run out at about the 30-yard line of Northeastern. I honestly did not think they were going to run this well.
Yeah,
but it was on that right side again.
Yeah, that's a real nice pickup. That's almost a 30-yard gain. See where they're going to spot it.
Right at the 34, the way it looks, just inside the 35. So it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go from there. Wade Erickson probably going, whoa, is this a dream? Look at this, hands it off again. Right up the middle, gets loose. Did a nice job of kind of doing a half spin and then getting across that 30-yard line right down to about the 29. McComb's good little running back.
He broke the tackle at number 54 in there. Garrett Miller had him dead to rights. And he's coming off the field to have a little chat over there. You got to wrap them up. When you get them back there in the backfield, they got to go down on the ground.
They say that his knee touched just at the 30-yard line. It's going to be 5 yards, about 5 yards to go for the first down.
Oh, nice tackle.
Boy, that was just stacked up.
And fumble on the exchange coming up barely. He was 65.
Yeah.
Travis Adkins almost got on it. Correction, not Travis Adams. And Nate Sudduff for Northeastern.
So the ball's going to go back to roughly the 33-yard line. Going to bring up third down, close to 9 yards to go for the first down.
That clock keeps ticking at 8:44 in the first half.
And it has shot by. It's still daylight. Ball snap back.
Here's
Erickson looking.
Going deep.
Yeah, deep. Just stop and go and just overthrew Tucker Erickson. He was wide open. And that was a nice way that he set it up. He did the fake, but there's a flag. We probably got a hold somewhere. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, Travis Brown in on that coverage. Let him get behind him this time.
Sure did. So we'll see. The officials
talking
talking
face mask.
Oh, they're going to say face mask on Northeastern.
Yep, so that's going to move. That's a first down.
Yeah.
It's a big break.
I thought it might have been a holding penalty. It must have been trying to go by him.
5 yard. It's not flagrant.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 yard.
Okay. So third down looks like close to 6 for the first down.
Yeah, it's not the fourth down they were into. So now it's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. They got a reprieve there. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Let's see if they go that way. Whoa, pulled the ball away. Fumble. Who picked it up? The guy that's been around. The Firebug. Yeah. Grant Hodson.
Northeastern's Grant Hodson. Man, he picked that thing up and said, I got it.
He just saw green grass ahead of him and said, I'm going to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So
here it is right here. They're dropped on the ground, picks it up.
Boy, whoever got their hand in there just yanked it loose.
Like to see that again.
What a great play. So they take it up the field. It's just at about the 36-yard line. Going to be first down, 10 yards to go for Northeastern.
As long as they've had that ball in that first quarter, they can probably run this thing out.
In the drive.
There's
well,
a decoy
not if they throw a pass like they did before, Gary.
Here's the decoy at the top of the screen. And when we talk about decoy, Michael Burns is going to get one tonight. Down at the bottom here is Max Queen, who had the TD.
Got a man in the slot.
Going back to the air.
Just taking his time. Now he's going to roll to the left, trying to get away, being chased in the backfield. He's got the corner turned and will go out of bounds, just short of the 45-yard line, the way it looks.
Real nice coaching over there on Northeastern's side by Jake Buckholz, because what they're doing is they're sending those receivers deep, and then he's rolling out, and then those defenders have to play those wide receivers. They're moving back. A lot of running room for the quarterback, Mac Davis.
But it's just that you hate to see him roll to the left and then try to throw to the right unless they can really square it up.
He just took it and ran with it as a timeout there. They got to be a little dehydrated. This type of weather, you want to keep the fluids going. And we're hoping to get some fluids up here.
We're hoping to get a lot of fluids up here.
At some
not
point.
just somebody with a hose down along the sidelines.
We'll have to give Craig Iyer a little call here and get some liquids.
Craig Isaacs. Look, there we are. And let us pass this along. And that, of course, is, if I can find it, I think I gave it back to you, Gary. Did I give it to you? No, I didn't give it to you. I'm just so dish-kabibbled up here. I've got papers everywhere.
There, she played volleyball. She's an outside hitter. Wants to go to nursing school, and I told her about my daughter playing for Kenton Ridge as an outside hitter. Went on to play college volleyball, and she too is in the nursing program. So
3.74 GPA.
Yep.
That's not bad at all.
Yep, you bet.
Wow.
So she's a senior class vice president. And looking at maybe Wilmington College. And I'll tell you, Craig, I wanted her to do a back handspring down there, and she said nothing to it. And I wasn't going to do it.
A great little lady.
And her mom is one of the head coaches of the Power of the Pen, which is a great writing program in the state of Ohio.
You know about that, yeah. Rolling is Davis. He broke it a bit. You know what? Just that little bitty break as he turned it north and south, got him the first down.
You know, when you look at there, realize if they pick up the pace, they're going to win some ball games.
What about Mac Davis, though? Do you think he's just kind of calculating?
Well, I think he's waiting
sure?
for the hole to open up. But you can't wait too long because it closes that fast.
Boy, does it. Oh, nice pass into the flat. And almost,
oh, boy.
But, you know, how can you call a penalty when the defenders half the time doesn't even know if he's caught it or not? And that was Max Queen trying to come up with it.
And tackled by Charlie Bertimus. He's the 2017 All-Ohio wide receiver, and his dad was the basketball coach here for Southeastern.
Been for a while, too.
Yeah,
good people.
He's been around.
All right, Davis looking over the sidelines, and they give him the signal, and he looks at that wristband, and they're off and running as Michael Burns goes to the top of your screen again. Max Queen down at the bottom, pretty much a setup, and they always have a man in the slot, and normally that being Levi Ashley. Well, guess who's got it? He's going to pick himself up a couple. He was bounced around like a pinball machine down there, but Grant Hodson, let's see what he gets. He'll get about 2, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8.
And it makes it hard to tackle him because when you're standing up, or if the offensive linemen make you go up on a block, you can't see down that low, and he's gone by you before you know what hit you.
Boy, that is so true. That is so true. And you're low enough to where you have a nice base, too, and sometimes people just bounce off of you. So is breaking the huddle. Heading up to the line of scrimmage is number 70, Jake Regal.
Keep your eye on number 17 down here, Max Queen.
Well, they're looking. He's rolling his way, too. Now going to cut it up, Max Davis, and is trying to find some more running room, and just not going to get it. As he tried to bob and weave his way past the 50. He did get past the 50 down into Southeastern territory, but it's far short of the first down by a good 5 yards. 4th down and 5. Ball is at the roughly the 47.5-yard line, where it's going to bring up the 4th down.
And going back is going to be number 6 back there, Timmy Tincture. And they're going to get rid of this punt.
Max Queen is going to be in the punt. He's averaging just about 37 yards a punt. Not bad.
Also going back there is going to be Tucker.
There's the kick. Boy, nice high spiral. Will be coming down, and the ball is dropped. Let's see who's got it. Northwestern picks it up.
And they take it right down to the 2-yard line.
Northeastern, what a play by, I think it was Michael Burns, was it not?
Yeah, they're not going to let him advance it, so they're going to get it right back here. And it's going to be, it looks like on what, the 7-yard line?
Something like, yeah, about 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, that's just, see, those little, watch this here. Here it is. Boom, hit him in the shoulder, bounced off, and then the ball was down right there.
And I'm surprised because that's a guy that catches the ball an awful lot, Tucker.
Ball's on the 9-yard line.
Yeah. That's where they're going to
coming up with that is number 8, Michael Burns down there. Eventually comes up with the ball.
And if you look at the bottom of your screen, there you see Burns right there. And at the top of your screen is Max Queen.
6:14 left to go in the first half. And Northeastern is on the 9-yard line from Paydor.
But you know what? They've been here before, and they've been pushed
back.
That's
right.
So.
Southeastern had 2 good stops.
Yes.
First quarter, they had a stop on the goal line. Then they had a stop with the missed field goal. And
well, but that field goal was so good. It was so true. It just was a
little short.
A little short.
And here we go.
In the slots to the bottom of your screen. Your screen is Timmy Tincture. There goes Mac Davis running to that corner. Did he get it? And there's a flag.
Penalty, yep.
There's a flag just about the 4 or 5 yard line. And there were a couple of Southeastern players there, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, walking back this way and going, you know.
I think it was that block 6 in the back down there in the corner where he's trying to spring Mac Davis is what I think.
Well, Levi Ashley was walking back this way, and if you saw him, he kind of went, ah.
It was right at that corner right by the pylon when he was trying to cut, and I think he tried to do a block and got the block in the back. But they're talking about it over there. Our officials down there, Andy Elsesser, say that 10 times fast. And he's going to give us the call right now. Yep, that's what it is. Block in the back against Northeastern.
That is always so tough, though.
And you're in the situation.
You're set up, and then he turns.
Yeah. It's and we saw it years ago when the block in the back didn't even affect the game, and it did.
Oh, it did affect
It was
the
clear
game.
across the field, had nothing to do with the play.
I mean, how far away from it? It had to be 30,
It was
40 yards away, but it was nowhere close.
It was 50 yards away.
Wow. And that was a Shawnee game, was it not?
Yes, it was.
My.
And that was up in Columbus.
Columbus, that's right.
Olentangy was it?
In the
Olentangy.
Olentangy High School, where the temperature in the press box was minus 40, and outside it was about 30.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hodgson.
Wide open. Oh, he
Okay,
just
Mac
missed
Davis
it.
now is going to roll. He's got the 10. Oh, it slips right there. He tried.
Well, there's 5:13 left to go in the first half. But one thing you got to remember is that they got a field goal kicker that barely missed one. And this is way in his range.
Yeah, because that was from 41 yards out. Northeastern up to the line of scrimmage. In very, very
nice
tight.
roll. There's wide open. There he is.
Yeah,
Burnt.
Mac Davis got a man in the end zone. Those are behind him.
He threw it
if
the wrong
he would have
way.
thrown it, he would have thrown it when you said he's open.
Yeah.
He would have hit his man in there, Levi Ashley.
He threw it to the wrong person.
Yeah.
He wanted to get that up because number 8, Michael
Watch.
Burns, behind him. Burns is wide open.
Burnsy was wide open.
And that's where he wanted to. And the other player cut in front of him thinking maybe it was for me.
That happened to us last week at Shawnee, where the one receiver went up and then drew his hands back, and they got a touchdown out of it because the guy who was supposed to catch it caught it.
Yeah. And that's those two receivers probably shouldn't be in that same area together at that same time.
Shouldn't be.
But the one to hit was a little blooper, a little floater to Burns in the back of the end zone. See if they go back to it.
Well, they are split out this time. They're not in as tight. Max McQueen at the bottom, Michael Burns at the top. Hudson in the backfield.
He's got to roll left, at least get it centered for that field goal.
All right, here we go. Rolling to the left side. Looking, being chased. Just has to get rid of it. Got a man wide open and over his head. How do you throw it over Michael Burns?
And he threw him out of bounds, too.
Michael Burns at 6'4", 210, a senior.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be a little more deliberate with your plays and make them happen a little bit quicker. Pick up the pace, and you're gonna put some points up on the board. You're letting the defense have too much time to get set.
And that point, you are absolutely right, my liege. You are, my goodness gracious.
Now here's a field goal attempt. And this time, it's going to be placed at the 16.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead with the 15.
Angle to the right.
15-yard field goal plus the 10.
Plus the 10, 25.
25-yard field goal attempt.
Waiting for the snap. Good snap. Here's the kick. This one.
And it's perfect.
Going to make it right through, and it's going to hit your car.
You
were close.
Only 4:39 to go in the second
Nice
quarter.
job for Connor Obi, who missed a field goal today and has gotten one. That one from 25 yards out. And it makes the score now 10-6 with 4:39 remaining in this first half of action, as it'll be Northeastern kicking the ball off to Southeastern. Southeastern wants to put together a good drive toward the end of this first half, get back on the board. And actually, if they get back on the board, they could go ahead. As a matter of fact, they will go ahead. So Northeastern heading up to this side of the field. Don't forget, upcoming at halftime, we're going to be doing the throw for dough. When the bands are done, we're going to go out and try to give away $500 to each school's athletic department. And the cheerleader, just for participating, Cammie Mitchell, for the Trojans, and for the Jets, Karen Kinder. And it is going to be the throw for dough from Security National Bank.
Karen Kinder, huh?
Yeah, Karen Kinder.
Karen Kinder.
And number 62, Connor Obi, going to tee the ball up. He's a pretty good kicker, you know.
Yeah, well, they said he walked on here and he just started kicking them from 45 yards out.
Well, I take him too.
Yeah. And he was really close on that first one, which is a pretty good distance. What would we say it was about a 43 yard?
Yeah, 41, 43 yarder. Yeah. Here he goes, approaching the football. Another nice kick.
That's going to be in the end zone.
And that's going to go into the end zone, and that's the way you want it. And that way nobody gets hurt, and you don't give up any long runs or lose the football.
Yeah, new high school rules. It goes in the end zone, comes back on out. So, and I like that. You know,
what is it in college now? They can call for a fair catch on the kickoff.
And even in the middle school, they've pretty much gone to just place the ball and not have the kickoff.
At that level is fine, but I don't want to see that go. I still want to see the kickoff.
Well, even in the pros, you don't get to see much of a kickoff anymore.
No, I mean, since they moved it up.
Yeah, so it's that they might as well just spot it there. And,
well, you know what, Gary? I don't want it.
Yeah, the pros got to spot that ball there because they never return it. They get paid $1 zillion to return it, and they don't
Just stand there
have
and watch it go out of bounds. Erickson
Oh, what a
couldn't
nice
find anybody
tackle.
open, but did a nice job just breaking it open up the middle.
Cody
Got a little
Taylor
bit
in
of
on
running
that
room.
hit. All 6'2" of him.
I'm trying to see where they had him at. Looks like at about the 25-yard line. Yeah, 25-yard line, just across the 25-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 5 yards to go for the first down. As looking at those wristbands, Wade Erickson going to be calling the signals. Shifting over to the right side of an offensive line. Max DeLong. He's still checking
Beautiful
his
sunset taking
oh,
place
my
right
God.
now. Nice tackle again, I'll tell you
Well,
what.
that's, and again,
Cody Taylor.
That's a nice little run up the middle, and they've been using Lane McCombs a lot. Oh, there's a flag, and it looked the way that the official was talking. He was looking at one of the Northeastern players right in the face mask.
Cody Taylor's kind of limping off the field here. He had 2 tackles back to back. Officials talking over. Let's see what they got going here.
We have unsportsmanlike
Yeah,
conduct. Let's see.
They're down a little chat with Michael Burns too.
Yeah, I think that's who it was. Yeah. So it's going to cost. He was probably just questioning his ancestry or something. That does happen.
Penalties against the Jets.
So the Jets are going to be marched backwards, as that's going to be a big 15-yarder. Going to take it all the way out to just about the 45-yard line. Mark at the 44-yard line, where it is going to be first down and 10.
Southeastern a first down at their own 44-yard line.
All right, as the ball moves out, 44-yard line, first down, 10 yards to go for Southeastern. And they need to keep moving the ball, 3:43, so they've got some time. Yeah, it's like a counter play in the backfield. That's exactly what it is.
Brought down by Taylor.
As the ball gets across to the 45.
Play, second down.
As Long will, or check that, McCombs will get some yardage on that, like to the tune of 4 yards. Going to be second down and about 6 yards to go for the first down.
Preston Prince saying, let's go, let's move it.
Yeah, we got to move
Let's
it.
hurry up this. Clock's rolling. The play clock's down to 14 seconds.
Tucker Erickson down to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap back, and that's where they're looking. Tucker's
Nice
got it.
catch.
Nice catch. He had to go back, put both hands out away from his body, and pulled it in.
And he looked it all the way into his hands.
Yes, he did.
A little faster now, Tucker. Got to get set there, bud.
Yeah, he's out there. Did you see Tucker? He's out there kind of going, clapping his hands. Come on, come on.
He's right here saying, what's the play?
Yeah.
You're offside, Tucker. You're offside, buddy. Back up, Tucker. Now he's good.
Yeah, he's good there.
He's right in front of us. That's why we're saying that, folks.
Ball going to be handed off straight up the middle. Nice run again. He did it again. He's finding some good running room. Lane McCombs. He takes it inside the 40 and is going to march it down just about the 36, 37-yard line. Looks like about the 37-yard line. Going to be first down and 10.
Sutup in on that tackle for Northeastern. He's done a good job. He's 6-footer, 225. Defensive lineman, senior. We've called his number a couple times tonight.
They've gone back to the bigger guys again, haven't they, at Northeastern? You've been mentioning
It's called the weight room.
Yes, it is. With the quarterback keeper.
Ball might be low.
It's in the ball carrier.
Wade Erickson carried it straight up the middle.
And look, guess who is it on top of that tackle again?
And on the bottom. Oh, there go the flags
Sutup.
again.
Flag on the play.
Sutup. Getting a little chippy down there.
It is getting a little chippy. I saw number 21 coming out of there.
Certainly not getting chilly.
Oh, God, does that sound good? Looked like Cody Taylor had some stuff he was talking about because he raised his hands up in the air and then turned around and walked away. So we shall see. The officials, well, they've been getting together a lot, haven't they? I wonder if they're planning a party. They're still talking.
Yeah, as you're looking out your window, we're here in South Charleston here.
Guess what went down?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Look at that
sun.
sky off to your right.
It's gorgeous. And we got a pretty good ball game here.
We got a real good ball game.
Northeastern 10, and the Trojans scored first. They missed the extra point.
The Jets.
Well, that might be their second time there.
That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
That's cost them 30 yards on this drive.
And you don't want that to happen. And look at the scoreboard. That's what makes
15
Coach
more yards.
Buckholz really furious over there on that sideline.
First down,
You got your lead going into the locker room.
16
Now
yard
you're
line.
giving them the chance to get the
To actually
lead.
take the lead. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Now you're giving them a
Timeout,
chance.
Northeastern.
Northeastern takes a timeout, and I bet there are going to be some words over there out of Jake Buckholz right now.
Well, we know that there was, I thought it was on number 21 as well, this last penalty, Cody Taylor. And don't forget, you can go to local TV for me. You can find out community events, sports stories, contests, videos, Facebook, Twitter. And what's this one? I keep forgetting what that one is.
The little bird?
Not the little bird. This one here.
The target?
Oh, Instagram. Thank you so much. The Instagram. It looked like the
target?
Target sign.
The
Yeah.
target?
Get connected, which you're going to be able to do.
It's not, the F is not for Frank. Okay. All right.
Oh, I can, yes, all right.
And the
Local
bird
TV
thing.
for me.
That's what you should say.
It's the bird, the F thing, and the target thing.
Better yet, how about YouTube? That's the best thing.
We are on YouTube. Every ball game is on YouTube this year.
So when you get home, it'll be on.
It'll be on, and you're going to go, that's me over there. Third from the left and third row.
Well, you might be if you're Sudduff. You're going to say, I did pretty well today playing some defense here for Northeastern.
Northeastern, yeah, they're playing good defense, but it cost them 15 yards every time.
You do not. You come to play football on the field. And look at the officials are talking to them right now,
Zip it.
saying this is enough of this. This is a football game, and that's what we're here for.
Wow. And they're ahead, too.
And it's funny,
10-6.
you know, because Northeastern is not too far from here, maybe 8-10 miles due north. Mm-hmm. So a lot of these guys know each other from 4-H and from the fair, Clark
Especially
County
the
Fair.
fair.
Yeah, so they know each other.
There's the snap.
Drop the middle.
He's got it. Got the corner. Does the twist. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown. Lane McCombs did it again. He has found himself a living place over there on that right side of the line and took it in for the score. Holy moly. And in to try for the extra point for the Southeastern Trojans will be Lane McCombs, as he'll try to get, and I'm just checking again, are they going to go for the single point, or are they going to try for two?
Well, looks like they're going to try to do that hold again, but they got to make this one work.
Boy, they
the first
do.
one
Boy,
didn't.
they do.
And just like that, Southeastern takes the lead.
12-10, could make it a field goal lead, and that would be nice for them. There's the ball. It's up, and it is good. So they did it with 1:54 remaining here in this first half. It is a 13-0 Southeastern ball game right now, and we got a ball game in our hands here, Gare.
And watch this run.
Watch
just
it.
a good, nice 22-yard run.
Oh, this
Tackle
kid's
is
good.
just right at the goal line, too late, and he just keeps his feet moving. Now that's the difference that I was saying between McCombs and what some of the Northeastern players need to be doing. A little quicker, get that pace going faster, and you're going to make some touchdowns and get some points on the board.
Well, he
and
finds that
you got to
corner
remember,
and
Mac
goes.
Davis is very patient. I understand that, trying to find the hole, but
Yeah.
once you find it, you got to hit it fast.
You got to hit it, and you got to hit it with the pass too. You brought that up as well.
So there we go,
Yeah.
1:54 left, and the Trojans are back on top here at home, and it's 13-10. So just like that, they've come back, and it just shows you how penalties can kill you. Not only fumbles and turnovers, but something like that's just gonna, as the Trojans are running back, and they got some little hop to their step right now.
Gonna tee the ball up. Lane McCombs.
We got a good ball game here, so second half should be a lot of fun.
And what makes it more exciting is a team that will come in at 0-3 and has that shot.
And also, you got to be right around 40. Of course, that one he kicked was about the same distance.
And it was just a little short. And like you say, he wasn't rushed or anything, so yeah, that was about like being in practice. But still, it's the idea of being in a ball game. Here comes the kick.
Short
kind
kick.
of a little pooch kick. Picked up front by the man
Uh-oh,
who
look
just
out.
had the penalty. Yeah. Almost had it going. And that, of course, being number 21, Cody Taylor, who had that last 15-yard penalty that really cost him. But runs the ball back nice on that one. And
Good shot of the crowd there.
Yeah, very good shot.
I love to see those
Patriotic.
flags, huh?
Yes.
You know, that tackle was Aiden Hartman. And we thought there might have been a block in the back, but nothing doing as the ball's placed at the, 43-yard line.
Coach Prince is still giving this official over here an earful. Ball is at 43. It's going to be 1st and 10.
A lot of time left on that clock.
A lot of time.
148 is the way they air this ball out. they could get down here real fast.
All right, and with the ball, Davis makes the fake, now goes over the left side and slips again. That's about 2 or 3 times for him now.
Yep.
He tries to make that cut. He's going to need about 6-inch longer cleats.
Second down, Jets.
Well, maybe he's listening to me, picking up that pace. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
It always comes back to haunt you when you
And you know that grass, we did say that grass was long, so that grass
You're
gets
right.
a little long, it gets moist, and there you go.
Yeah, you can lose your footing. But this is a gorgeous night, though. Absolutely.
Beautiful night for football. Now the temperature has cooled off.
Yeah, it's even good for me. At least there's no rain like my niece left down in North Carolina.
1:11 going in the clock, and it's still rolling.
Yeah, as you get Hudson.
He only picks up a yard there.
Yeah, but still, it's positive yardage. He's going to be still about 6 yards short.
Yeah, but you want to use this clock. You want to do some down and out patterns to try to stop it.
Yeah, and it's just they are
And
taking their time.
They're not doing that. Now, keep an eye over here. We said it all night long. Burns outside or deep.
Yeah.
And it's 3rd down. They got to get this first down.
Mac Davis, Queen did a little down and out.
Get out of bounds.
And the clock will stop with the first down as the ball is going to go inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line.
I'm not sure whether or not Northeastern has a timeout or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to check the scoreboard here. You know, I don't think any of them do.
Yeah, I think they're both out of timeouts.
All right. So they got to get it going. Clock is rolling. We're down to 22 seconds.
That's where you want your receiver to go out of bounds.
Here comes across the middle of the field. Is he going to get him? Nah, he missed it. And that was a very, very good pass that would have got them down inside the 20 at least, and that would have been good for another stoppage of time,
Or a
which
field
would have
goal.
got you up the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Now you got to go. Deep.
Well, you
Or
got to
throw
go
it out of bounds so
Yeah.
you can get. Let's see, where are they going to spot this ball?
I'm trying to look. This is a little out of his range right now. Although it's the 36, it would be 7 yards, 40. That'd be about a 53-yard.
Yeah, you got to get down there to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
And you got time for 2 more plays.
All right, let's see if he looks for Burns again. He is. He's looking that direction.
You got to
Burns
get
cutting
rid of it.
across. Now he's going to go deep with it. Got a man cutting deep, and that's going to be way too long.
That wasn't even
Way
close.
too long for the intended receiver. And the intended receiver on that one was Levi Ashley. So
Here it is again on the replay. He drops back, and a lot of time he's saying, go, 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 go. And by that time,
yeah, he just
it's
way
just
overthrows it.
way overthrown.
Mm-hmm.
If he throws it down the middle, he's got himself a score because there's no defender there, but it's a little easier to say that after you see it on the replay than actually see it live.
Play clock is down to 0. I guess they're going to start it again here. Time-wise on the clock, on the game clock, there's 7 seconds.
This is called a Hail Mary right here.
Yeah. It's either got to be, or if you can go down far enough and cut it out of bounds, down and out.
I don't think there's enough time. As Mac Davis trying to find an open receiver, this is it.
Yeah, if you do it, it's got to be very, very quick, and you got to pick up about 10 yards or so.
Now we're down to 5 seconds.
Burns going again.
Get out of bounds.
And didn't catch it, did not catch it. And that's going to do it. What a first half. We are in our Throw for Dough 2 on the local TV for me, Sports Network. And we welcome you back as it is time now for our halftime stats as we see the lead up there by the Trojans 13-10 over the Jets as we check it out, our stats and scoring and how the teams, Gary, got to that point.
Well, we had a score right off the bat, and it was really pretty interesting because we had stalemate until Southeastern got the ball, and here you go. Right up the middle, Lane McCombs with a 4-yard run, and that puts Southeastern on top 6-0. And then here comes Northeastern. Max Queen, a big, nice pass, lays out, fingertip catch, goes into the end zone for a 56-yarder, and that made the score 7-0 because Southeastern missed the extra point. And here is the extra point, and that put them up there 7-6. And then Northeastern comes right back, not too long after that. Number 62, Connor McObie 26-yard field goal, and there we go with 10-6. And then you just saw that running play with McCombs coming in for the touchdown.
Wow.
So just like that, that's our score, 13-10 here at halftime. We had one missed field goal. Otherwise, it would be tied. But we know that Lane McCombs can kick that ball. He made a good 22-yarder there.
And let us check on the famous players of the half. Brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Let's see how our players to watch fared in that first half of action.
Here he comes this way. Now there's a dump
The
pass.
ball into the flat 40. Running
nice
the
pass
sidelines,
on the
going to go out of
outside.
bounds. Close to the, but just to the right of the quarterback, Davis. Davis going to roll to the right. Now he's going to try to cut it to the goal line. You know, I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it to the right. Davis looking. He was looking in that direction. Now he's going to try to run it. Being pursued, going to be dumped in the backfield.
Can't wait that long.
No. Max Queen on the bottom of his
man-to-man on a shorter defender, and that's where he's looking.
He's looking. He's looking to the middle. He's not going to find it either, and he's going to be dumped.
Oh, what a beautiful tackle.
Number 2 on the campaign. Rolling this way, pitch back, got a little bit of running room if it makes the corner. Coming out to the 40. Oh, busted through there. What a nice play. First quarter, Northeastern had a chance to put them away. Right through there, right side, in for 6 points. Trojans doing a nice job. What was the thinking about that? Let's see.
There he goes. Deep, right over the middle.
Looking over the middle. Down the sidelines. Oh, what a nice catch. Max Queen, he's in for the score.
Beautiful toss.
That was a beautiful. Time now for the Throw for Dough, brought to you by the Security National Bank and the local TV from eSports Network. Both of the schools in tonight's game have chosen a cheerleader to try to throw the football through the special Throw for Dough banner. Now, just for participating, each school's athletic department going to receive $50 from Security National Bank. If one or both of the cheerleaders successfully throw the football through the banner, each high school will get $500 for the athletic department. We welcome from Security National Bank, Jason Hill and Tom Goodfellow. Oh no, give them a big round of applause. This comes out of their pocket. Our first contestant from Northeastern High School, Karen Kinder. Karen, good luck. Throw it through the banner. Oh, wide to the right. Now, representing your Southeastern Trojans, Cammie Mitchell. Cammie, good luck. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! Too many Wheaties. Congratulations, ladies. Give them a big hand. Did a heck of a job. And thanks for participating. And if you want more information on the Throw for Dough, just log on to www.localtvforme.com. And we welcome you, Jim Twiggs, your All-State agent, with the hometown high school football game of the week. And we've got our third quarter kickoff coming up. And if it's anything like the first half, Gary, we had a pretty doggone good one and a good defense by Southeastern.
Well, we're just a field goal away from tying this sucker up. And it could have been done easily by Connor Obie for Northeastern, but he missed it's about a 41-yarder, we were calling it. But he did connect on a 26-yard field goal that put Northeastern on top 10-6. And then Lane McCombs came back with a 22-yard run, and that's where we sit right now with the Trojans. Pretty happy on top 13-10, but the only reason they get those points is because of the penalties against Northeastern.
And that's all part of football, though, Gary. The penalties are there. They should have kept their mouth shut, should have kept it zipped, and maybe it would have been different. But you like to see a ball club, at least I do, coming in with no victories that have played hard, that have a chance at winning a ball game. But they've got to play another 24 minutes. They got to play another tough 24 minutes to come up with a victory. And Northeastern is trying to come up with their second victory of the season to even their record at 2-2.
Hey, you look at the points for Southeastern.
Yeah.
21 points until this game, and points against 120. So right now they're sitting at 130, and they've added on 13 points. So Give me an hour to figure that out.
Not longer.
Yeah, it's going to be 24. I don't know. It's
I'll be
34 points. So
I'll be 83 by then.
yeah, by the time that happens. Yeah. All right, we have a little smiley moon up there, crescent moon.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful night.
Yeah, beautiful
Now it's
night.
turned
Now
into a beautiful day.
Yeah, and hopefully, just it stays nice and cool. It was really hot up here.
It was like being on a frying pan. Well, not
So
quite
4
that.
scores in this game, and that first half really sailed by.
And it was nice and even. Nice kick. High, end over end, is going to bounce. Takes a nice high bounce. Southeastern trying to come back with a football. Boy, look at him run. And finding the opening for a while was Lane McCombs, and he just did a whale of a job coming up with that football, and he's been doing that all night long, Gary.
Yeah, guess who brought him down? The kicker. The kicker brought him down.
And he's a little stout guy.
Connor
anyway,
Obie,
yeah.
and he's Connor Obie's 6'1", 180, and he made the kickoff, and he also made that tackle. So, a real good job by the Northeastern kicker and field goal kicker.
Boy, Southeastern spreading it out or what? They've got down to the bottom of your screen 3 receivers, 1 to the top. Wade Erickson calling out to check that. Calling out the signals is Erickson, but not Wade. It was Tucker.
Well, he doesn't go down the first time he gets hit. He keeps going. He keeps going.
Boy, I'm just impressed with the way he runs. And he's not a giant of a person either. He's just got really good footwork. He's 5'7", 175 pounds.
And again, very patient when he hits that hole.
Yeah, but boy, when he sees an opening, he heads for it quickly.
And he realizes that gap's going to close down real fast.
Backing up. Wade Erickson looking out into that flat. And trying to get away, and then is going to be spun down and almost spun out of bounds for the Southeastern Jets.
Yeah, Grant Hodson in on that tackle.
87 yards on the play, 3rd down.
And he's their fullback over there for Northeastern.
3rd down, and it's about a yard to go for the first down. As we've got down to the bottom here, Tucker Erickson. Tucker checking out that wristband. Just one running back in with the quarterback, Wade. They're going to hand it off, and guess what? Guess who? Yeah, look at this. He's got himself broken loose. Cuts back toward the middle of the field, and that being Lane McCombs. And Gary, I'm telling you, this kid hit the hole, and he hit it hard.
I mean, he'd be in the end zone if he had longer legs. I mean,
he's
running a whole lot to get to that distance, and boy, does he do a good job. He's just like a scat back.
It's nice to see him run, though. Those legs are going 100 miles an hour.
He's not messing around when he gets that ball.
Got receivers top and bottom of your screen. Also, one on the slot here on the bottom. Going to hand it off. Guess who? Yep, he's going to pick up not as many as he did, but you know what? He doesn't go down easy either. Lane McCombs.
And number 54 getting up off the field there is Garrett Miller, 6'1", 270.
Pick up a 4,
senior for Northeastern. And you know what? When you're talking about this running back, he's running all right, but he's taking some good hits too.
Yeah, well, he has taken some, but you know what? He pops right back.
There's a pass
Wade Erickson looking, goes over into the flat and got.
Erickson's pass complete to Bertimus.
See, that's
Bertimus has got the football.
That's how Preston Prince plays. You go down and out, get that short pass. Don't just do the big deep pass over the middle. And look at where the ball's played. You got a first down, and you can just move it. Take your time. You know you can run it in the end zone from 6 yards out.
You know, it's about like a race car driver going into the first turn at 1,000,000 miles an hour thinking he's going to win it, but you don't win it until the last play.
Yeah, but they're all lefts, though. That's what's silly about it.
Counterplay in the backfield. A little bit of running room over to the left side, and there's going to be some gang tackling going on. The ball is loose, but they're going to say, no, he was down.
About the 8th whistle, they decided that he was down.
On the play, 2nd down.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down now and about 8 yards to go for the first down.
I guess the NASCAR's going rights now. They're going clockwise this year just to change it up. Imagine the camera angles they'll have to mess with that one.
Yeah, can you imagine these guys for their first road race?
Oh, by the way, we're going the opposite way this time.
Oh, no. Hand off, guess who? He's got the football. Did you see that cut? He's over the right side, and then he ends up back in the middle of the field, and we're talking about McCombs. Did you see that cut?
Watch Garrett Miller, number 54, right here. Boom.
Look at that.
Drops him down there, and Garrett Miller's had a lot of tackles tonight. He's done a good job. So is Sudoff for Northeastern.
Third down and about 3 to go for the first down. Ball right about the 10-yard line.
Nice tackle again.
Yeah,
but
very
slip
nice
through.
tackle.
He breaks the first tackle, and
Run
then
down by Burns.
Burns is on top of him, but he broke that first tackle. So let's see what we got here. Third and what? That was third down.
Yeah, that was third down. I think they got the first down. Did they not? Yes.
Yeah, they did.
It's going to be first and goal. And that football is going to be down at about the 6-yard line. First and goal right from there.
Didn't really get that call yet. I didn't see him
No,
move
I
that.
didn't either. All right.
A lot of time to get in the end zone. 8:35 left to go in the third here.
Wade Erickson waits for the snap. Gives it off to who? He ducks down and gets low.
They're trying to strip the ball from him, too.
Yeah.
McCombs the ball carrier.
McCombs
Down
comes
by
up
Hopkins.
with maybe another yard. Let's
No
see
gain
where
on
they're
the
going to
play.
mark it.
Second down, Trojans.
Okay, they say it's still at the 6, so it's going to be second to go from there. We are down already to 8:14 left here in this third quarter.
And it's hard to believe this is the fourth week
I
for
know.
Friday Night Football.
Wow. The play clock down to 15 seconds. That hasn't been a worry tonight at all. Erickson awaits the snap. He keeps the football this time, heads back to the middle of the field, puts his head down, and is going to pick up a couple.
He's real close to the goal
Yeah.
line.
Ball carrier.
Down to about the 2, isn't it?
I think it is about the 2. He actually looked like it was dead to rights,
Watch.
and then
Watch him
no,
find
watch
his
it.
way. He goes right through
Third
here.
down.
And then he'll
Makes
come
a
back.
spin. He makes a spin right here and gets popped forward.
Yep.
And there he goes, squirts through to about the 2.5, closer to the 3.
Yeah, about 3 yards to go. But it's third down.
Play clock at 19, 7:30 left to go. As you can see the clock right in front of you there.
And they don't want to see them do what Northeastern did. They want to get it across. Hand it off over the right side. Did he get in? The official's still saying no. It's short.
Right to the goal
Sims the
line.
ball carrier.
McCombs is
That doesn't matter. It's four down territory.
4 down. Oh, yeah. That's yeah. So it's they say the 1, but it's actually just inside the 1.
Yeah, and you get a touchdown here, you're in good shape. You're up. You got time to get off the field. You don't need to call that timeout, did they? Yep.
Yeah, they did, because Charlie Burdimus was going out, thought he was in, but apparently not.
You
Was
might
trying
need
to
that
get off.
timeout later. So that's
What, in the
that's
second
one
half?
that-
Yeah.
That's one that's down, and it's timeout Southeastern. That takes them down to 2 left.
2-yard line. Well, it takes it, yeah.
2 timeouts
Yeah.
left.
Don't forget our All-State Good Hands Player of the Game Award going to be coming up as we do each and every week for, 19 years?
Boy, 19 years, going on 19 years. So far, if you're looking at the good hands player,
Yeah.
you're going to look over there at Northeastern with that catch there from Max Queen, because that was the fingertips good hands catch.
Yes, that was a
If
very
you're
good
going to look
catch.
at the good feet player, you're going to be looking at the running back right now for Southeastern, Lane McCombs. So by the time this game's over, which is, we got 7 minutes left to go in this third quarter. We got a lot of football to play, but that first half, man, that just disappeared.
It did. It
When
was
you have a
gone.
running game like that and just eats up the clock, and it was 8 o'clock before we
And
were.
so did the sun.
Yeah.
The darkness ate up the sun. Thank
Yeah, that's right.
God there is a God. Up underneath center, quarterback keeper.
Oh, you got to
is going
push.
to be
He's
pushed.
in.
Is
You
he
gotta
in?
push.
And touchdown for Southeastern.
Number 2.
Southeastern chalk it up. 6 more points on the board. And with an extra point can turn this into a 10-point ball game. And we'll have to have a look back at our who's going to win the ball game again. And Northeastern was a big winner in that one. But the game's got a lot of time left. A lot of time. Lane McCombs is pretty good doing his extra points. We'll be in there to try to come up with his fourth, I think, 5th extra point of the year. Waiting for the snap from center.
Be a 2-possession game if he makes
Yeah,
this
it will
one.
be. There it is. It's up.
That's
it's
a
on
beautiful
its way,
kick.
and it is good.
Touchdown is good.
So the score right now, with 6:55 remaining in the third quarter, is a 20-10 lead for the Southeastern Jets. And look at that! I love the Patriots.
Really
Yeah.
good crowd here tonight with just this. You can tell the weather has just changed dramatically. Here, watch this play. Now watch him get a push.
He gets pushed right there.
Boom, and he pops on through.
I always loved that because it used to be if you try to push him, then you get a penalty.
Oh,
but now you just kind of run in there like you're trying to block it. Oh, I hit the quarterback.
My granddad was the quarterback for Slippery Rock way back when, and they said that the story would go that he was somewhat small, and they'd grab him, they'd throw him over, and those are really the real basic leather helmet days, but he was a quarterback for Slippery Rock. I always thought that was kind of fun.
I know those.
I got a good picture, good little picture of it. They have those helmets, but he wasn't very big. He kind of reminded me size-wise of Grant Hodson for Northeastern. Not very big, but just fiery and tough as nails.
And a spark plug.
And
boy,
tough as
just,
nails.
yeah.
And he needs a ball to kick.
Yeah, they're going, why hadn't he kicked the ball off yet? Because the official's running around looking for it.
And
The one official's here, and he says, you want to use this one?
I think he's checking to see if it's a Brady ball.
Joseph Neighbors came over and said, would you like to use this one?
Yeah.
And I think he is. He's running it out there.
I think you like the color of that one.
You know how you do air guitar? We ought to have air football.
They do. It's called the NFL.
Yeah, well, that's true.
All right.
I can't say I've watched an NFL game yet this year. It's only been one, but
6:55, and play clock's down to 20. Doesn't really matter here on the kickoff.
Nah.
It'll never be an issue. But let's see. Here we go.
Lane McCombs.
Onside kick.
Nice pickup.
And he says, you know what? I'm going down with this.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to
Cody
get
Reed.
Cody Reed, yeah.
He says, if I try to run with this, the coaches are going to really not be pleased. So I'm going to do what I did. That could be our good hands player right there.
It could be. Can you imagine him running it in for the score and the coach going, what have I told you?
Well,
nice job.
That did happen with the in the NFL, didn't it?
I believe it did.
With the team that played Green Bay Packers from Chicago.
Oh, the Bears, yes.
The Bears with the new acquired football player for.
How about my Browns missing a field goal but yet tying the game?
Yeah, and how about Pittsburgh missing the field goal and tying the game?
Yeah. Yeah. Handed off for Northeastern. Did a nice job. Jumped in there. He would have been. He tried to follow his block and tried to go to the hole, but he might have been better off cutting back and seeing what he could have got there, and that being Levi Ashley.
Right in front of us now here at the 49-yard line.
So Ashley picks up about 3 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. The ball is at the 47-yard line of Northeastern. As the Jets come up to the line of scrimmage. Max Queen right to the bottom. Michael Burns, I keep calling his name, but he's got to get a catch today. Just for the time he's been mentioned. Mac Davis rolling. Boy, a little bit quicker this time. Finds a little bit of running room over that far left side. And we'll pick it up down to about the 46-yard line. Still going to be a little bit short. There's a flag. Somebody may have said something again, and this time I think it may go against Northeastern, or check it, Southeastern. We've had, what, 2, 3 unsportsmanlike penalties?
Too many penalties that one of them really cost Northeastern basically a touchdown.
Yeah.
And there it is. There's the signal right there.
Personal foul.
Coming off the field here is
Number 58 came lumbering over to this side. I don't know if Connor Davis said anything or it was just his time to come out.
You're not going to say much to Connor Davis, 6'3" and 280. I doubt you say anything to him.
I don't know. The head coach has got some pretty good size.
Unless you're a halfback and you can outrun him, which is what you want to do. We're still looking at number 66 down here, or 67.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Hunter Preston was in there throwing some good blocks.
Oh, man.
On the
moving
offense.
some bodies, and that's when we're talking about why the running back gets those holes, Lane McCombs. We say that. That's the big bodies up front.
That's it.
Doing the damage.
Fake the handoff, keeping the ball. Davis heading straight up the middle.
Davis, the ball carrier.
And is going to get inside the 25, down to just about the 21-yard line.
About a pickup of 7 or 8 here. Looks like 8.
Yeah, 8 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down at about 2. As the Jets already set. And
well, watch
you know
hurry
what, Gary?
Hurry up offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pick up that pace.
With the football.
Nice tackle.
Very
they
nice
got the
tackle.
first down, I think.
But I tell you what, the running back did a real nice job just sliding over Levi Ashley. He did a real nice job.
Yeah. Chris Thomas bringing him down just a little bit too late, but that's should be a first down.
Well, it should be. I think the chains should move, but I don't think anybody's. Yeah, okay, now.
Now they're moving them.
Now they say move them.
And I like that, too. Don't move them until the official tells you to.
You can't.
We've seen that happen where they just move it by themselves.
And lose all track where it's at.
It's just, you got to wait for that decision.
Max Queen at the top. Davis calling out the signals. He's going to keep it and goes over the right side. Did a nice job. It looked like it could have been a busted play because the way he looked is he tried to hand it off to Levi Ashley and then kind of went, A double take.
Yeah, he's looking over there to the sideline.
Yeah.
Getting the play there. 5 yards on that carry. And
Yeah.
again, he's coming back over. He's not real clear.
Second
What are we
down,
going to
5.
do here? I'm coming over. Let's get this ball in the end zone and make this a game. It's a 2-possession game. We know that Southeastern could definitely kick the ball with Connor Obie and out of some maybe 30 yards to 40-yard field goal, but they want a touchdown here.
Davis rolling to the left, looking. Max Queen, nice cut in the end zone
Almost
and almost intercepted by Bertimus, I believe, as he gets the handshakes and the fist bumps, and it's going to bring up.
Third down, Jets.
Look at him go up. Bertimus almost got that.
Yeah, almost had his hand on it.
Yeah.
Well, he did have his hand on it.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
But that was a double coverage there. That's probably not where you want to go with that ball.
But
Especially with Bertimus
yeah.
back there with the honors he's received in 2017, and that was just as a sophomore.
Top and bottom of your screen. Man in the slot. Davis with it. Looking over to the right. Rolling.
No,
Got a man, but he was overthrown, and that being Michael Burns. Michael looks. You can always tell a little dejection on their gimp as they go back out.
Here comes your field goal kicker.
Yeah,
out.
Obie.
Obie comes on out, and Obie's number 62, as you'll see, coming into your screen there. And no, they're not. No, I take that back.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
he's there. He's there.
Is he out there?
Yeah.
Because I saw number 11 and coming in there too, and that was Hodson, and now he's out there to kick. Yeah.
See, now Obie has got a 6 and a 2 on his back.
Let's see how far this is going to be.
Well, where they're going to place it down. This looks like about, the 31-yard field goal on its way, and it's far enough.
It's good.
And it's good enough. That was not a problem at all. So 3 points closer. It's a one-possession game now, 20-13. I can never, ever remember a ball game where field goals have been so prominent. We may get one here or there. We got one last week from Thurgood Marshall, 47 yards. And
this makes it a nice ball game with one score, and we know that the Northeastern, with that passing game, if they get that settled down a little bit, this drive was not too sharp for Mac Davis throwing the ball, but if they roll out and get those quick little hitters, that's going to open up that big play deeper like they had earlier in the first half.
What you had said earlier, Gary, is they have got a little bit quicker.
The pace of the game, and they picked it up.
Yeah, they really did.
Because you can't play it that slow. You're letting everybody, have a chance to set it up and make a tackle. Real good crowd here out tonight in Southeastern, South Charleston, and a lot of the locals call it South Chuck. So, know a lot of people up here. We had Vince Banyan, one of our good buddies.
I love to thank Vince Banyan. A lot to do with the website of the Ohio Heritage Conference. And he heard me moaning and groaning for so many years. He said, man, I do something about this. So Obie is going to be in to kick the football. Don't forget, we got YouTube football coming up tomorrow as well, right here. You'll see the entire ball game every single week. Obie approaches it short, but end over end will come down at about the 25, the 30, out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line.
You know why they did that, don't you?
What was that?
They did not want to have that ball going to Lane McCombs.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And that
so, Boeth, nice return. And the ball is going to be at the 41-yard line. Yeah, first down, 10 yards to go for Southeastern. Wade Erickson in at quarterback. He's had a pretty good game today.
McCombs?
Actually, the quarterback, Wade Erickson.
McCombs is
he's had, even a better one. Turn around and slap 5 with that guy. Look at him. Do there again. He hits a jet, bounces back and says, I'm not done yet, and carries it another couple of yards across the 45 to the 46. That's, well, you can pick up 5 yards every time, and then you give it to the quarterback.
He just ran over 6'4" Cole Young, 190-pounder.
And we're talking how big for McCombs? Or for McCombs? 5'7"?
Yeah, exactly.
Whew.
And 135 pounds.
Over on this side, one of the tackles, Hunter Preston.
But that's that leverage too. That's how you stay low and make a big guy go down.
He's got it again. Not quite as many. Going to be short. Going to be a third down. And plus, he holds on to the ball well enough, Gary. He gets pushed around, and they keep pushing him forward.
And he's getting a little talk from his teammates saying, keep it up. Keep it up. See, he's not very big, but
5'7",
when he gets going, he is fast. Looking at his play right there because they just called it. He looked at his wrist.
There it is, third down. 4 yards to go. Erickson looking. Never ever does Tucker Erickson drop something like that. He went up, and it was one of those things that he had a little space and just did not hold on
space. Mac Davis falls down. He has a wide open
field.
Look at that. All he has to do is look it into his hands, and he's gone. Mercy.
That's another 6 on the scoreboard.
It's those little things that add up.
Oh, man. Wow.
3:07 left to go in the third. Play clock's down to 12. And ticking.
Burnham's in there to punt.
And they got 7 seconds to punt. High snap.
Oh!
That's disastrous. He gets it
away. Nice rugby kick.
Look at where it rolls, folks. Talk about escaping disaster.
Inside the 5.
8-yard
line. You'll see him in college, Gary. You'll see him. It's the old rugby style, though, run, and then boot it.
He did a great job to avoid sure disaster. And that ball is on the 8-yard line, and it's a long ways to go for Northeastern. Now, if they can get a good score here, Lee, with 2 minutes and 55 seconds, and 3 minutes, if they can get down here, get a score, they're going to have momentum going into that fourth quarter.
Well, we shall see. It was funny because Coach Prince.
Watch this go over his head.
I wish we could see it at the end.
It rolls right down to the 8-yard line. Let's see if we can see it. They're backing it up for us. Yeah, you get to see the snap from the end zone here.
Maybe.
Here it is. Nope.
Northeastern got the football. And I mean, it's deep in their own territory. Handoff, trying to go over that left side and picking up maybe a couple. And doing a lot of the running for Northeastern here in the second half has been Levi Ashley.
If I'm Northeastern, I'm going to test Burdamist over here, number 9, because his adrenaline is pumped right now from that punt.
Oh, boy.
And I would try to test him a little bit because you can see him probably even from here, see him breathing through that jersey going, I just dodged a bullet.
A big one.
Yeah, you might want to test him, and they're not. They're going to look at what they're going to do. They're going to run at the top.
Well, the kid's an athlete.
Yeah, they're taking Burns down here, and he's got a good one-on-one with the smaller defensive back, and that's Nick Harris. They're coming his way,
to this near side.
Oh,
Davis, then he reverses his field. Now he's going to head back, and you know what? He runs into somebody that will not let him loose, and there goes a flag. Now what was said in the ball game? What was done in the ball game? We'll find out.
Keep an eye on the referee in the white hat there.
Yeah, they're really airing out their laundry right now, or have been.
Good crowd traveled here from Northeastern as well, across the way, as you can see.
Oh, this is not going to be good for Southeastern. They make a stop, and they get a face mask.
Yep, a face mask, so that's 15.
If it's flagrant. I don't guess there's anything different now. It's just all.
Well, no, it is, because remember that one was only a 5-yard penalty.
Okay.
So.
And I'm not so sure if this was anything more than that, as it's just going to get the first down.
Yeah, so it'd be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, first down and 10 to go for the Jets.
14-yard line.
And
the
that's
ball
not
helping the cause right now for Southeastern, that's for sure.
Yeah, the ball is at, what about the 19?
See if he gets rid of the ball faster on these passes.
He has been. But let's see about this play. Let's watch him. Now he just kind of takes off, see what opens up, and a little bit of a hole. And again, Gary, what you've been talking about, he didn't get there quick enough, or he may have had more.
Well, you can look at the way he gets through that hole, and then the way Lane McCombs gets through that hole. And granted, don't get me wrong. McCombs has longer legs. No, they're not. I'm not talking good, bad, or ugly. It's just different styles of running. And look at Mac Davis. He's 6'1".
Yes.
And Lane McCombs is only 5'7". So, of course, that stride's going to make it look like he's not hitting it quite as fast.
But still, he gets what McCombs gets, 5 yards. It's second down and 5. Here comes McQueen.
Marcus Allen with those long legs looked like he wasn't really moving until you realized he was
in the
end zone.
Yes.
There's a nice fight for that play.
Boy, nice offense, and just a nice
look at the
play
defense.
by Ashley.
The defense was tremendous. Just stopping that one.
Ashley is doing a little bit of limping, trying to walk that one off.
Jake Riggle, number 70 in your screen, big lineman.
Couple of yards on the play, and let's make it third down at about 2.5, 3 yards to go for the first down. Only 46 seconds, and it's rolling. left in this third quarter. Max Queen coming over to this near side.
10 seconds on that play clock. He's better get it moving. You got 6-5.
There it goes. He gets the snap. Davis looking over the middle. Max Queen has it. Has the first down, too, at the 35-yard line as the clock will stop for the first down.
Yeah, that's one of the first times we've seen this year is a slant pattern across the middle. Nobody in high school wants to go there because they know they're going to get hit. But if you're going to win some ball games in high school, that you got to have that play in there, and
I know
you got to have a big receiver to take it.
We mention him all the time, but
Miles.
He used to go across the middle. Do you keep your eyes open or do you close it after you catch it?
Well, you look it in and then you close it.
Yeah.
Because you know it's coming.
Top and bottom of the screen in the slot on the
bad
top. Low snap from center. Rolling with that football and being knocked away.
I don't know if it was knocked away or he just threw it.
I thought somebody got a little tip of it there on the far side of the field.
And he comes over to his coach to see what's going on. That's Mac Davis.
Second down.
Good singer, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
You probably have the whole collection, don't you?
I do, as a matter of fact. I played the whole collection at one time on WONE.
What was the main hit? What was the main hit?
See you in Tulsa somewhere. No, that was Mac Davis and Glenn Campbell were good friends. As a matter of fact, at one point, they got divorces and married each other's wives.
That's enough of that.
Coming to this near side, Max Queen. Michael Burns on the top of your screen, folks. Going back. Davis looking. Got a man over the middle. Oh, and cutting across, and let's give him a lot of credit. Max DeLong, he just kaboobled that all up.
Man, that was a good pass. It was
good pass.
And I think that's one of those cases you hear the footsteps.
That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming your way shortly on the local TV for me, Sports Network. We are back. Fourth quarter action. It sounds like we're making some deals up here. The ball is at the just across the 35-yard line. It's going to be third down and 10 for the Jets of Northeastern as they break the huddle. And we'll come up there and try to get that 10 yards, keep this drive moving. They've got to get it just across the 45 to about the 40, almost the 46-yard line.
And Trojans are on top 20-13.
One possession game, but they have played a whale of a ball game right now. Defense having a tough time. We're just doing a lot of movement around.
Both teams in this game right now.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you. There's a snap back. Mac Davis back to Max Queen. He's got a man going deep and almost intercepted. And down saying a lot of prayers right now is going, why didn't I come up with that football?
Was that Lane down there, and which number was back there?
I think it was number 6. Was
Timmy
it
Tincher?
Tincher,
yeah.
And Tincher just...
Oh, there he is, Tincher. You can see him on the screen there.
He went up, and the ball went, now I know why I'm not a wide receiver.
And you know what? I think that's a gutsy call, and I think that's, it's the fourth quarter. There's still a lot of time left. But if you hit it, you're in good shape.
You got big yardage
or
maybe a touchdown. Yeah.
You're back in the ball game. Now you got to play some defense, and you got to shut down Lane McCombs.
All right, Max Queen. Nice high punt. That's going to bring rain. No fair catch. Going to try to run the football. And there is a face mask, but he never did touch the ground. Nice block by Bertimus. Coming up to the field, making a nice little move, and coming across the 50-yard line, and then thrown down is Timmy Tincher. Hey, Tincher may become our player of the game. He keeps doing this.
TT, I'll tell you what.
Wow. No,
Timmy.
You don't take the penalty.
Timmy.
Well, I guess they get the penalty anyway, even after it's all over with. Yeah. Coach Prince down there is going.
The temporary tags in the back parking lot. You're blocking people. You need to go move your black Ford F-150 with temporary tags.
When they do the move your car things, I think one of the best things I ever heard was trying to forget what game we were at. It was Northmont, was it not?
I don't know.
It was Fairmont, and the guy said, if you look carefully, you'll see your car. That's the one that's being towed right now.
Oh, gosh. We were here for a basketball game, and somebody said, your car.
They said, with the license plate, it was my car.
And you jumped up like you were shot at.
Yeah, I said, it's mine. They said, I don't care. Move it. Great. I'll be right back.
They actually said, go there. Back to pass.
A lot of time.
Erickson.
Oh,
looking, man, wide open. Bertimus Touchdown, Southeastern.
Beautiful, beautiful pass.
How did this guy ever throw an interception? Wow, that was perfect. You don't draw him up much better than that. Holy, wait a minute. Did they say flag on the play? And there are some Southeastern players walking back going, no.
This is coming back. Let's watch the.
Yeah, we got to see
happens
this.
on
Was
this.
it offensive interference?
Well, we know the defender went down. No.
No flag.
No flag. So that was a.
Well, you go from a high to a low, back to a high. Let's send them down and kick the extra point.
42-yard touchdown, right?
Yeah. Picking up the tee was Lane McCombs. Had a toss to him, and he's going to go in and try for the extra point. In there to hold the football for him, Max DeLong.
Just when Northeastern thought they were getting back into it, they tried a trick play, and then their defender slips, falls down, and it's a wide open touchdown pass. Now this is somewhat of an adventure.
Well, let's see. Only 30 seconds going by in this fourth quarter. Ball snapped. Here's the kick. High enough, far enough, and off your car again, Gary.
They got that one.
And nice catch. This kid has been Mr. Southeastern, Lane McCombs, 27-13. Look at that catch. Bertimus, that's the kind where you're so wide open you go, uh-oh, I better catch this.
You can't. Now watch it from this angle here.
Now watch.
No one around him.
Nobody there.
And he's going, whoa, this is about as easy as I've ever had.
Well, I'm assuming somebody wanted to call pass interference, but there was
none
there.
I think what they were doing, because the defender went down, I thought they might have called it on Bertimus's offensive, pushed him down, and then went over to the middle for the pass.
Okay. But the score, nonetheless, is we've got 11 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter.
And, folks, you got to realize that there's points for Southeastern this entire season. It was 21.
They
have 27 on the board right now.
Yep. They average 7 points a game, and they've got, as Gary had mentioned, 27 on the board right now. They've outdone themselves for the entire season output in this game, which is what Northeastern did last week in their victory.
And they did it by 6 points.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Lee was pretty impressed I came up with that.
Well, you're just amazing, Gary. Did you go to a novena or something?
It's just the math thing. I was homeschooled in math, and the rest I went to school.
Well, your dad was okay in reading and writing. What math you can sit at home and go?
Yeah, get me something out of the refrigerator.
Yeah. Oh, it's Obi, and the ball bounces off of him, and it looks like the Jets the Jets are fighting against each other to come up with the football.
45-yard line is where they're going to get that ball.
Yeah, and so it's
46-yard line.
We want WRCX TV. If you don't have WRCX television in your cable lineup, get it. And I mean get it now. Call your provider. There are the numbers. I can tell you where you can get it. Go to the website, hit YouTube sometime tomorrow, and you got the whole ball game.
And right now you can also see it on WRCX.
That's right.
That's in this area here.
That's right.
Channel 22, 23 here.
22, I think it is, isn't it? Or is it 23 here?
Up here in South Chuck, it sure is.
South Chuck. With the football, running it again and picking up a few yards. And he has been the ball carrier deluxe, Levi Ashley, so far in the second half. He got 2, second down and 8, as Mac Davis is wearing himself out, going to the sideline, getting the plays every time. Looks over. Actually, as he's coming out, he's looking over the defense by Southeastern. Those guys just kind of standing around saying, what kind of offense you're going to come out with. Here comes Burns down to the bottom of the screen.
He's due. We've said he's due all night long.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He needs to make a big play here.
Max Queen up to the top. Rolling. Mac Davis slips as he wants to throw it. Now he's going to run it. He needs a block. He's got one. And he finally is going to go down as he crosses the 50 and the 45. And somebody bumped noggins down there for Southeastern. It's a little bit.
Yeah, got right into number 50, and that was Hayden McKee.
Yeah.
And right here, right at the end, watch. See there's that tackle.
Bam.
And
yeah.
He did
That's like two cars coming at each other. Gary, you better get out there.
If you watch the spotlight, you'll get to see it being towed.
First down 10. Ball across the 45 to about the 40, well, we'll call it the 47-yard line. First and 10. Top of the screen, bottom of the screen. Quarterback Davis gets it, fakes. Here's Michael Burns. He's got the football. Is he going to be able to break loose? Holy moly, there he goes. He finally got it, and boy, did he take advantage of it, too, as he crosses over the 30 down to about the 25-yard line, Garrett.
Yeah, 25-yard line. And at first I thought it might be a double pass. We get a flag. That's coming back, Lee.
You get a good play. You reach into your pocket for some tricks, and then it, yeah.
Now watch what this is going to be, a block in the back.
Yes.
Yep. And it's right there as he catches that ball.
Yes, it was
and
right
I
there.
thought it was going to be a halfback pass, to tell you the truth. I thought Burns was going to throw the ball, which is something they might want to put in their toolkit.
Yeah, because he caught it right about the line of scrimmage, that little screen out there, and wow, now they find themselves instead of the 45-yard line, it's a 45-yard line of their own. Here comes Davis, rolling back. Got a man out in the flat, that being Burns. Was that touched?
No, it was just a timing pattern.
Was that a timing pattern? Okay.
Way off, because Burns made it look like he's going downfield. Turned around, and it was just a throw outside and short. But
yeah,
that play looked really good because the defender kept going down the field, doing what he should, not let the offensive receiver get behind him, but it was just poorly thrown.
Mm-hmm. And he did right. You're right. He got out of the way and then kept the guy in front of him.
20 seconds on the play clock, and our time is 9:53.
And stop because of the incomplete pass. It's going to be second down now and 20.
Probably want to pick up pace a little bit here.
Just a tad. They're down by a couple of scores, need to pick it up. It's a fake to the runner. Mac Davis keeps it, heads straight up the middle, gets it across the 50-yard line, down into Southeastern territory, roughly at about the 48. So a nice pickup, but nowhere close. It's going to bring up a big third down. Third down and 14 for the first down.
Chris Thomas in on that tackle. As you see Mac Davis come back.
Boy, you are, Gary. I know when I was playing football, you look up at that clock, and it's like the time is just get something going.
Well, with the score the way it is, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Before that last score by Southeastern, you're okay. But now.
Now you got some stuff to come back.
Now you got two scores to do.
Mac Davis.
There he goes.
Wide
open.
Michael Burns wide open. Catches it. He's got it at the 15. 5 touchdown for the Jets. And boy, how did they need that?
That was overdue, folks.
Now the good play for Michael Burns got called back. This one, no flags.
Michael Burns, and that was a, they're going to call that about a 50-yard pass there, Lee.
Yeah, it was just about the 50-yard line. What a play. What a play.
And that makes the score 19, looking for 20. And
they
don't want to jinx him. We don't want to jinx Connor Obie. He's got, what?
He's got a field goal and a couple of extra points. And
yeah, you look at.
No, he's got 2 field goals.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
2 field goals, yeah. And Michael Burns is 6'4", so he got.
There it is.
And that's up and good.
It is good. So with 9:05 remaining in this football game, it's drawn just a little bit closer, 27-20, and we have had a dandy football game. But the thing is,
watch this pass. It comes right down, right into the bread basket. Boom.
There it is. How perfect can you get?
And you can't, you're going to win that battle every time when you got a 6'4" defender on a cornerback that's not very tall. And I don't know what you watch now with the next 9 minutes if they don't start hitting that the rest of this game all the way out.
Yeah.
If they get that matchup now. If they get Bertimus on him, that's a different story. But Bertimus, you watch, will probably be jumping over there and being on Burns right now because he's got that.
Well, he's got the speed, he's got the height, he's got the weight.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And there's a matchup.
Yeah.
When you see that mismatch, you got to go that way to Burns. Or actually, that makes it kind of hard is you got Max Queen as well.
Yeah.
It's a great receiver. He caught that stretched out touchdown.
Was that a catch or what?
And Max Queen, he's 6'2", so. Some tall receivers for Northeastern. They just got to start using them. Get a little more confidence with Mac Davis in the pocket, and you might win this ball game.
Well, this could be a fight, Gary. We haven't had to fight on this all year, but Player of the Game Awards honors could be a little tough.
I think it's
You
Sophie. I think it's Sophie.
You think Sophie has done a whale of a job.
She should be our player of the game.
She's our lady back there helping
and
us out.
Nathan's never won.
Well, no, nor have you. Ball caught down at the 10, 15-yard line. Here it comes, near sideline, 20, 25-yard line. Wants to cut back, and he did a nice job again, Lane McCombs.
He just defies gravity. The way he moves, he's just like knife going through, and I hate to say it, through butter, you know.
Athlete of the week. If you got somebody you want to nominate as student athlete of the week, you can do that. Just go to www.localtvforme.com. And, of course, the IH Credit Union right there with us. And there's a lot of stuff you can do there at the website, especially when you go to YouTube and pick up the Feetsball game tomorrow. Boy, the humidity's even going down. I feel just wonderful. Waiting for the snap from center. Wade Erickson. Nice snap. Starts to roll. Pitches back. Look who's got the football. Look who's got the corner. He keeps going. Gets it out to the midfield stripe. Takes a dive and keeps going downfield. Who was that? Lane McCombs.
It's like watching the ever-ready battery.
Boy, it just keep going and going and going.
And we were talking up here in the press box. They were mentioning it as a wrestler. And that's that low center of gravity that we talked about, staying low. And shooting that gap and shooting for those legs, and he's got it all going here tonight.
But if you find a little bit of an opening, bam, you're right through it.
But he hits it so quickly.
Yeah. He's just, boy, you were right. He's just got great balance and everything.
And he's going to get it. No, he's
not.
No,
quarterback keeper this time. Erickson going to take it. And you noticed all the people coming toward the coach, didn't you?
Another flag.
Play.
This is bound to be on Northeastern, but
yeah, I don't know. Erickson was out there. He looks a little peeved. Now, was he the one?
They're telling Southeastern to back off. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, because Erickson looked a little upset.
Face
now it's going to go for the Jets. Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Maybe that's why he was upset. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if this is the 5-yarder.
Or if they get now, they've been getting some big yardage on penalties. They had that one drive where they had 30 yards in penalties.
Yeah, let's see. This
didn't hurt. There's 5. Here goes 10. I hope he makes it. Here goes 15 yards right at the 20-yard line, or the 30-yard line.
First down at the Northeastern 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's just what the doctor ordered for the Trojans.
Now look down here, Gary. Bottom of the screen. Bertimus.
Yep.
Let's see if we.
He's matched up, though. They're good.
Boy, he is.
Pitch.
Nice pitch. Got some running room. Got the corner. Puts his head down and dives for the 20-yard line. That being Lane McCombs. Flag on the play.
You know, we had the first half get over in about an hour.
And this one will take probably 2.
Yeah, we'll be home Sunday. It's holding.
Holding penalty against the Trojans.
Yeah.
That's a long drive. Honey, I drove all night just trying to get home. Yeah, that's believable. Holding right there at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring the ball, the 25, all the way back to the 35-yard line. And it was just a little bit beyond the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a first down and about 15, 16 yards to go for the first down.
You have the lead. You have 20. You know, it's 27-20, but you don't want to give Northeastern a whole lot of time on the other side.
And this could give them some momentum if they get that defense working. Quarterback keeper right up the middle, and everybody followed. Yeah, guess who? Lane McCombs. And taking the football, Wade Erickson. And Wade is probably standing there learning like, God, we get the lead. I can do a few other things with it.
Big number 70, Jake Riggle, in on that tackle for Northeastern. And that clock just keeps ticking. 7:30, and it gets down around 5 minutes. This is going to be pretty crunch time here for Northeastern. But we do know they can throw that ball down the field. They just scored a 50-yard touchdown pass.
They can. Erickson with the football. Fakes the pitch, puts his head down, gets it across the 30, down to about the 31-yard line.
And Riggle in on that tackle again.
Close to 3 yards, but it's still going to make it third down. And they've got 9 yards to go for the first down. Looking over to the sidelines. 3rd down, 9. Clock does roll. Southeastern doesn't care about it now. As Erickson gets it set up. Looking over that defense. Takes a nice snap. Looking to that sideline. Had his man, but might have taken too long.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah.
All he has to do is put it in his paws. Garrett Miller almost had a pick.
I was trying to look down that far sideline. Was that Bertimus that was down there? If he would have thrown it right away, he had him wide open.
He waited, and then the coverage was on him, so that was the end of it.
Wasn't Bertimus, I'm sorry. It was Tucker Erickson.
Yep.
And he might have had himself a score because he was wide open.
54. Garrett Miller has been making a lot of tackles tonight. That hit him right in the hands.
4th down. Pitch back, high pitch. Oh, he's got some running room. Look at him go that sideline. Touchdown! Touchdown from 29 yards away. He broke the line of scrimmage. It's a holding called on Northeastern. Yep, and it's declined. Why not? I can see Coach Prince going out there. Let's try this again. Bring it back. So it's going to be extra point. Giving it a shot. He's been real good tonight, Lane McCombs. And they're getting ready to shut it up. How much time is left? 6 minutes, 35 seconds. It is a 13-point lead right now.
And that was a 4th and 9.
Yeah, and they just did the pitch.
Yep.
They just did that pitch.
Well, when you got a running back that's that effective tonight, that's a pretty good gamble.
Well, he broke that first line of defense, and look out.
It's like playing the roulette wheel with all blacks.
Holding it low, low. Did I make it? It did. A line drive. That reminds me of last week when Shawnee, they thought, what the heck? Thurgood Marshall had a 47-yard field goal. Let's give our guy a chance from 30. It bounced on the crossbar and bounced over.
And there's the touchdown run right down the sideline. Great play. But that's what I mean. You got the advantage. It's like you don't put your wait for the little ball to drop into the red or the black. It's all black or all red.
Did you see him rocket when he got down here?
Oh, yeah. It was just amazing. It's like there's no gambling even necessary. You know he's going to get it for you.
Well, I think he had the first down.
And you know what? I've always said it too. You know, people say they like to pick one sport, two sports. Wrestling, if you're a wrestler and you play football, you have the best of both worlds. Just because of conditioning alone.
Yes, you do. I wrestled for about 2 or 3 years, and it was like,
that's just
moly.
Tremendous. And a lot of those guys will play baseball as well, you know. But those 2 seasons, you know, those are really huge for conditioning.
Well, I tell you, the biggest conditioning sport, bar none, has got to be soccer.
Oh yeah, just running, cardiovascular. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I didn't play that.
Yeah, I got to run too much.
Pretty much.
I pretty much jog to get my uniform, and this is going.
You think about it with football, you know, you're like the 10 seconds and then rest. 10 seconds.
If not
10
longer,
seconds
20
rest,
seconds. Yeah. All right.
But soccer, you're just running crazy.
Low line drive kick.
Oh, nice scoop.
Davis gets it. Nice scoop at the 20.
Go.
25-30. Out to the 35, and we'll go down at about the 37-yard line. Boy, they're still doing some pushing and shoving. As Southeastern's gets up. Oh, don't forget our All-State Good Hands Player of the Game Award. It's too close to call right now, but we will have it. Jim Twiggs has been doing that a long time with locations on Durr Road in Springfield and Orchard Run Road in West Carrollton. Good Hands Player of the Game Award winner during our post-game show. And we've had quite a few of them. I love to do it during basketball, too, because you and I are both sitting there like, well.
The last dunk wins.
Yes. And there have been a few of those. All right, Jets football. Ball is going to be placed at the 38-yard line. First down, 10. And so we've got 6:29 on the scoreboard. This has turned into a pretty good ball game. I'd like to see that graphic come back up and who picked to win this game. With the football, they fake. Mac Davis rolls.
Wide open deep.
He's got his man, Max Queen, and nice defense. Threw it in the double coverage, but the man that made that play was a Tincher.
He's done it twice tonight.
Yeah.
He's a good little cornerback.
Now watch him here. Watch him here. Ball is up. It's on its way. Here comes Tincher. Got it right there.
They did let him get a little bit behind him, but he was enough to get in front of him to knock it away.
Well, Bertimus put his hand up and kind of shaded the football, and then went up and just knocked it down to the ground.
That's good term for it. Shaded it because he does have that height. So.
Yes.
And 6:22 left.
38-yard line. Second down, 10 yards to go for that first down.
Keep your eye on Max Queen down here at the bottom.
Let's see what Mac Davis does. He's going to back up. Well, he just takes his time. He's being rushed now. Look out. He's being touched, being chased. Still being chased to that far sidelines, and he's going to go out of bounds. He did nice. He did nice to get away. And let's see where they mark it. Yeah.
9 yards.
9 yards, it looks like.
Third down.
Third down and 1.
Yeah, this is an all-important third down for, it doesn't matter, it's 4-down territory.
Somebody coming off the field holding their right arm for Southeastern.
For Southeastern or
Yeah.
Northeastern?
Southeastern.
Whoa.
Trying to catch his number down here. Siebert went into the ball game.
Oh, I see where he is now.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 1.
There it is. Davis with the football, going to keep it, heads over that right side, and he
Picked up
puts a
7.
little bit extra into it and just keeps going. He kind of bounced up, but they had called the play dead at the 46-yard line, 45-yard line, right in there. We'll see where they officially mark it.
Kind of surprising for Northeastern for tonight. They're missing Jake Nichols. They're missing Sam Queen.
Yeah.
And Cole Houseman. So it's
they're missing some ball players.
Yeah, they're missing some players that they were really
they can make
playing
big contributions.
Well.
Yeah. Davis with it, looking over the middle, got his man.
Oh,
does
nice
a reach
cutback.
first spin. He catches it, reverses the other way toward the sideline, and comes up with a real nice gain. And that being Max Queen again. Look at this.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Reverses
Yeah.
his field. And he gets that first down by that move.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Some quick scores here now. 5:50 left to go in this 4th quarter.
33-yard line. There goes Davis
Flag
looking again.
again.
Got to the flat, and Max
Flag
Queen comes up with it, but there is a flag.
Yeah, let's see where they're going to call on this.
It was called over here by the official right at the bottom of your screen.
It's going to be against Southeastern.
Southeastern. It depends on how much yard. Well, you got to take the penalty no matter what it is.
Didn't get off the field in time.
12 in on the field
Yeah.
penalty against the Trojans.
Yeah, I saw him trying to head out here and just couldn't get off. So that'll be what? That'll cost him 5. So to bring up instead of 1st and 10, it'll be should be 1st and 5. And they're moving the ball back.
What are we doing here? There we go.
All right. Too many men on the field. Now this is funny. They're calling. Different officials are just. That's more yardage than I thought it would be. Marking off 15.
Yep, that's a first down.
It is a first down. I thought he was just going to carry it into the end zone for him.
16-yard line.
15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Jets. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. With the football, handing it off, trying to go over the right side, and not going to find much of anything is Levi Ashley. He's not going to get much as he hit the line and then veered outside, but maybe a yard. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9, and there go the whistles again, and this time I think it's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be official timeout.
Official timeout.
As Coach Prince is out on the field. And he brings up a lot of good points on a couple of these things. Remember,
the man knows football. He's been around football
Yeah.
all his life, and just was really nice to be able to talk to him before the game, and also Jake Buckholtz, who
yes.
is in the Northeastern
Good guy.
School District and graduated in 2008. And
That was from Kenton Ridge, wasn't it?
yeah, from Kenton
Yeah.
Ridge. So it's nice that a lot of the local talent here, including Prince and Buckholtz, they stay in this area. And Buckholtz has really done a big turnaround for this Northeastern team. We saw them not this year, but last 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Kenton Ridge played them, and we thought at that time that was one of the best Kenton Ridge teams we've ever seen. But when it came right down to it, Northeastern just wasn't very good.
Oh, don't forget our local TV for me and community events, sports stories. We've got contests, videos. Just get connected with us, won't you? And there you see all the places you can go, because I don't know what Target is. www.localtvforme.com.
But then what I was trying to say there before that was that Jake Buckholtz turned it around big time, and this is a different Northeastern team than we've seen in a long time.
But you go back about 10, 12, 13 years ago when Northwestern came out, they were behemoths.
Yep.
They were just huge. And they'd win a lot of ball games. Davis going back.
Better take
Coming
it.
to the near side.
Take
He's
it.
got a man open in the end zone.
Got it. What a catch at the 5.
5-yard line.
Beautiful catch.
5-yard line. I apologize. I thought it was down a little bit further than that.
And coming up with that is going to be Kovac. Hurry up offense here. Watch.
Well, they have to. I mean,
gonna be
now there goes
first
the
and
clock.
goal.
We're down to 5 minutes.
First and goal. That's what we said. When it gets around 5 minutes, it's going to be crunch time.
It's got to be hectic, yeah.
They got to get in the end zone here pretty quickly, Matt.
Matt Davis.
Calling,
looking, cutting
got
across.
Max
Max Queen, and Queen has got a score. Touchdown.
Beautiful
And
throw.
he was hammered as he crossed, but sometimes when you got to work for things, sometimes it's a little tough.
Yeah, and that's
Nice
showing you
catch.
toughness right there. You're coming across on a crossing pattern.
Yes.
And that's Max Queen again with his second touchdown. And that's how it's done, folks. You get rid of that ball real quickly.
And don't listen to footsteps.
And know you're going to get hit, but you're in the end zone. So
Max
real
going
nice,
off.
Real nice catch.
Here comes the extra point. Obi in there, and he is good with his extra points. He's also got a 26-yard field goal. And they await the snap from center. Davis will hold. The ball's down. It's placed up. That was long enough. And it is good. I think it hit the house next door. So with 4 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this ball game, it is a 34-27 ball game.
Now, how important was that missed extra point?
Very important. Yeah, very important.
Here's the pass. Slant right over the middle.
Look at
Boom.
that. Oh, hammer.
He takes a big hit.
Oh, and who made that tackle?
Big hit is number 56, Jason Rushling. That's the first time we've called his name tonight.
Well, he made it worth it.
And he made a hit. He made it known that he was around, but a little bit late as he was in the end zone. And that's a really good play. And again, with Coach Buckholz over there, those are plays we haven't seen so far this year in high school football.
We do now, yeah.
And they're actually listening and implementing those type plays.
That you were giving. You are just a fantastic coach. You should be down there on the gridiron.
There you go.
All right. Now, they've been able to answer every time the Jets have come with a score. Southeastern has done a great job moving the football.
Yeah, you just don't kick it to Lane McCombs here on the kickoff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You
say, no, we're going to do an onside kick here. I don't think they'll do that. There's still a lot of time.
Look at the big hole here.
Well,
it might be a little early for the onside, but let's see.
It might be, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got to remember, Lee, they
7, 8, 9.
They haven't really shut down the offense of Southeastern yet.
Nine guys standing within 10 yards, and they think it's going to be an onside kick. So we'll see. There's the whistle.
Look at no man's
Obi.
land right behind it. Right there.
Gonna kick it.
There we go.
High end over ender.
Oh.
And it's going to be dropped, then picked back up again. That doesn't look good. Eluded one tackler. That looks good for Southeastern. And bringing the ball out past the 25 to about the 28-yard line, and it's going to be first down and 10 yards to go for Southeastern.
Cody Taylor in on that tackle, number 62 or 6'2", 205, number 21.
Yeah. So the ball, let's see where they still haven't placed it down, and it's going to be just inside the 29-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
Wade Erickson looking over for the call.
All right,
he gets it with his wide receivers split out. Bertimus.
And up the middle again.
Quarterback draw, number 21 hit him first.
Now Erickson just has to hold on to the football because that play has worked because they're looking for the running back, guess who, and then he keeps the ball or throws it.
Yeah, they both hold on to it, and he makes the decision who gets it.
Yeah.
But didn't pick up much, but the clock keeps running at 4:14.
That is so true.
And if they lose the ball down here, that might be a world of hurt, so they have to hang on to that ball.
Well, Northeastern still has, 3 timeouts? Or are they out of they're out of timeouts,
looking for this outlet on the outside.
There he comes. Does a nice jump move over the 40, out to the 42 or 43 is guess who? Lane McCombs.
And he just jumped right over. Watch this. He jumps right over Ashley.
Says, I want a first down. How bad do you want it?
Right there. He just hurdled it. So maybe he should do track as well. Wrestling, football.
Yeah, when he does track, run high hurdles, just pile up a couple football
players. Those legs are quite long enough for the hurdles, but he's got the speed, that's for sure.
All right. See if he gets it again. Erickson calls out the signals, and
There he goes.
He's going to keep it.
Keep it,
Erickson, look at him go.
Almost broke one.
The last series, they did it to the right. Now they did it to the left. And this one should be good for almost 10. I think it's about 9 where they're going to mark
They
it.
get another first down. This is pretty much all she wrote here. Only problem is they get the first down so fast, they get them too fast. So,
Well, they've been able to move the football. That's a good point.
now watch the play clock. See how much they use that. That's 18 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised Coach Prince doesn't slow it down.
We'll try to help you out here.
But sometimes if you slow it down too much, you throw
There's
everything
10
off.
seconds. There's 10 seconds.
That was 8 yards, so it's second down and about 2 to go for the first down. Here's the
Snaps
snap.
on 5 seconds.
And Erickson keeping it
Oof,
again.
oof.
Yeah, that came out of there a little bit.
Yeah.
And he did have the one fumble earlier where he was really yanked down.
Yeah, they're going to be punching for that ball right now.
Oh,
so.
well, they have to be.
And if he gets the first down, but protect that ball
At all costs.
because they're going to be punching that ball, and I really do not see them going down here to Bertimus or anybody else on a pass play.
Now, it's either got to be Erickson or it's got to be the kid that's been looking so good all night long, number 3.
Yeah, they're not
Lane
with 2:40
McCombs.
left to go, though, Lee. You just got a first down, just run that clock out.
Yeah, then it's over. Yeah. All right. Clock rolling. We're down to 2.5 minutes. Here comes Erickson again. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. And are we going to get a quick timeout here? Yes, we are.
Cody.
Timeout for the Jets, so they got 2 left.
Cody Taylor in on that tackle. A lot of good players for both of these teams. They've made it a really good football game. Northeastern playing well and Southeastern playing well. It's kind of nice to see that,
It is.
Neither team's given up. They're fighting this one out.
Second down and 11. But you know what they got to do? They got to keep putting the ball down the field, because what you're going to do is if you don't get any yardage, the Jets are going to keep calling timeout. Then that puts you in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, but they're going to have 2
we'll see.
left.
Yeah. Southeastern, what we got them here is for 2 timeouts left. Coach Prince called it early. He went out there. Remember, there was somebody coming off the field.
Yep.
So, well, they're talking things over. 2-2. 2-2. Bertimus looks like he's going to set up on this side, but maybe that's a moot point. Although they've done some things tonight that have been a little bit different, like the pitch for the touchdown, and they had 9 yards to go for the first down.
Well, the coaching staff over there at Northeastern getting them pumped up for this. And I'll tell you what, this is the first time we've seen Preston Prince over here away from Triad, and
He's coaching.
nothing changes, does it?
No.
He has that winning tradition, and he's had some great players in his time over there.
You said it right there. Winning tradition. Up the middle. There he
See ya.
goes. He does a nice cut. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lane McCombs.
Block in the back, no good.
Is that a block in the back down
Block
there at about
in
the
the back,
10?
yeah.
But they got, well, there's another flag back here, too.
Block in the back, no good, and probably a hold even all the way up back here. That's too bad.
That is too bad. He made it again. This one would have only been for 47 yards. Wow. Yeah. So let's see. I think they're trying to figure out where it was. There was a flag up here, and then there was a flag down there at about the 10-yard line. Now they're going to move it back from the 10. And this one is going to cost, block in the back. They're back at the 20-yard line. But you would like to get the touchdown, Gary, but this doesn't hurt either because they've still got the football. They're down at the 20-yard line. 7 points would have been nice, but still that's going to keep the clock rolling now.
First down, Trojans.
Splitting out way to the left will be Tucker Erickson.
And down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Now they stop the clock.
Now the officials, I thought they were going to run out on Grant. I hope they don't have COPD down there because they've been using those whistles a lot. Erickson gets the snap, hands it up the middle. He's got the running room. The same results. The same results. It's a touchdown from Lane McCombs. What do you think of that, Gary? Or how about that?
He said, I got gypped. I want it back.
And he got it back. That's proving a point. Take it away, I'll get it back.
Everybody's arguing about whether that was a block in the back or not. It didn't matter.
I don't care, I'll score. For an 0-3 team, they're doing pretty doggone good. Lane McCombs going to kick it from the 10. Of course, it's going to be set down there. And Max DeLong, who will go down, kiss the ground. Is he ready? He has been doing that. There he goes. Kisses the ground and hopes for the best. There it is. Snap back, placed down, put up. It is good.
Point after touchdown is good.
2:06 remaining in the ball game. 41-27 in favor of Southeastern. And Gary, watch this score. Watch this score. He found the little hole. Bam! He hit it quick. And look at him. This is great. I did it. Yeah. And the rest of the guys are just, he's looking for a little bit of people coming up saying, yeah. They went, he scores all the time. How about that? How many points did they have coming in? 21?
21 points for, and against, they had 120. So now they have 147 against them.
Yeah,
but that 41 points helps.
That 41 points, yeah.
And it turns around their momentum.
Wow. All right.
Ready. Remember too that Northeastern's a good team that they're playing. But you got to remember in this OHC, who's on top? The Beasts, and we're talking about Mechanicsburg.
Mechanicsburg and Triad doing a pretty good job so far this season in that OHC. It's
Coach Forrest up there, another class act up there with coaching a great team.
The only guy we miss is Dave Dingy doing bats. Dave gave us everything but ring sizes. Approaching the football, and here it goes. Nice high end-over-end kick. Mac Davis backing up to the 15. Got it up to the 20, 25. Cuts to this near side of the field, got to the 30-yard line. Now he's going to cut across. There comes the flag. They're laundering it out. He gets away from one tackler. Just being turned around in circles now. Nowhere to go, and finally goes down.
That was the do-si-do that they had in the gym here. That was the square dance there.
Did you see that flag come in?
Oh, look at another flag. And there's another personal foul.
Well, somebody, and kind of pulling him away were some of his teammates. Tucker Erickson was putting in his 2 cents worth. But it depends on who this goes in.
Hopefully not about somebody's mother.
No, well, I hope not.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of this is a sad way to end the game. Because it's been such a great football game.
It has been a great.
Here, watch what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, see, there's a.
All right, he cuts back.
He gets blocking the back we didn't see, and then right here,
right there,
he goes down on the ground.
Personal foul penalty against the Jets.
Yep. And that's just frustration, I would imagine.
I imagine the officials getting pretty tired walking it backwards. Been doing that all night.
Well, this has got to be pretty exciting on a Friday night here for Southeastern to
Two
have
penalties.
their first win game.
Two penalties.
Yep.
They had the ball out here to, about the 35 or so. And now they're going to set it down somewhere in the vicinity of the 10, 11-yard line.
Yeah, that's something that Jake Buckholz will get over with tomorrow in the meeting, because both of those penalties, huge penalties, cost them touchdowns.
He's liable to throw the tape machine somewhere across the room.
In the first quarter, it cost him a touchdown.
Yes, it did. All right, it's going to be their ball, but instead of having it in really pretty good field position, now they're going to find themselves back at about the 11-yard line, where it is going to be first down and 10, probably closer to the 12. And they've got a minute and 50 seconds to put 2 scores on the board without Southeastern coming up with one. Max Queen heads out to the top of your screen. He's been real good tonight for these Jets. And Michael Burns, too, when he's able to catch the football. There goes Mac Davis skirting that right side, and I'm trying to catch the number on the screen here. And
he's inbounds. He's inbounds. And that clock's going to roll.
Unless they call the timeout. They got 2 left. So we'll see. But the ball is going to be for a loss. And that's actually back at the 10. Second down and 11 yards to go.
Yeah, I don't think a timeout is necessary right now.
Not now.
1:20.
I was surprised with that play, though, weren't you?
I would be kind of going to the air here.
Yeah, kind of.
But that penalty moved him back, probably took him out of that thought.
Yeah. There's the snap.
Now
here comes Davis rolling.
Wide open deep.
Michael Burns, it's a foot race. He's got it. He may win this one. Here he goes down the field.
Oh,
and they're going to get him.
There is
Whoa! Who made that? Nick Harris.
Nick Harris came right back. Yeah, Burns, the 6'4" receiver, just didn't quite have the gas.
Well, he's trying to turn the burners on here just to get away.
Yeah,
and barely got some space.
But, they can get in the end zone here. Real nice effort by Burns. I think when you catch that ball, Lee, you cut across to the other side of the field.
You do.
And not try to outrun him. I think you would be able to get
like
that distance. But,
all right.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah, boy, isn't that the truth. We're up here. Ball inside the 15. About the 13-yard line, snapback. Max Queen cutting across the middle, but he can't get it.
Get it.
Now he's going to throw it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Play.
I almost thought he didn't get it past the line of scrimmage, but he did get it far enough.
Yeah,
so that's going to stop the clock with 56 seconds remaining and a 41-27 lead for Southeastern. And now they can take their time. Oh, illegal procedure. It's against the Jets, so that would not have counted anyway. So they're going to mark off. Boy, penalties have just killed these guys tonight. Move it back 5. So now it's more like the 18-yard line instead of the 15-yard line. Actually inside the 15. They're up to the line of scrimmage. Burns out wide to the top of your screen, folks. Max Queen down at the bottom. Mac Davis taking his time. He can. The clock's not running. Now it is.
Get rid of
there it goes. Got it to Burns and almost intercepted. Burns could not get up with it.
You got to catch that ball.
Yep, that was perfectly thrown. And that could have been that could have been very well intercepted.
Watch this replay.
Yeah.
That ball hit him right in the hands.
No, this is a catch. It should be.
Oh, it's
Here
a little wobbly. I'll take that back. That wobble makes it real hard to catch, Lee.
Well, yeah, it does. Although
it's like catching
don't say it.
It's just hard to catch something that's not symmetrical.
For not being a math guy, symmetrical. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Nice job.
I'll have you spell that word.
No. Z. Boy, being chased, Mac Davis, and Burns gets it, but he had to go down to his knees to get it. And timeout's going to be called, and this might be their
He might be better off to drop that ball.
Yeah, I think so. That or just throw it out of bounds.
Catch the one before and drop that one.
Yeah. Yeah, how it plays out, huh? It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15. Timeout for the Jets, and they're down to their final
and you were right.
timeout. And we're going to take a very quick break here, and we'll be right back after this. And we are back as the Jets and the Trojans in the final. 43 seconds. What a ball game this has been.
And you hit on it earlier, Lee, with the penalties with the Jets. Gosh, they've come such a long ways with this football team. They get those things cleaned up and hit those holes a little faster. Keep those outlet passes and those slants. They're going to be good here.
But the one thing that's fragile is your confidence, in those 2 defensive stands by Southeastern were a load.
There's a nice tackle.
Yeah. Davis trying to run the ball again and is not going to get anywhere, and the clock is going to keep going. Timeout, their final one.
And they're going to be putting this ball in the end zone here. And they only have one shot to do it because it's 4th down.
Yeah. 4th down and what do we got? Well, 16 yards. 17 yards to go for the 1st down. So they've got a way to go. Now, if you had Lane McCombs, you just pitch the ball to him and let him run it.
Yeah. But let's give credit too, and we really haven't done that too well tonight, is with Hunter Preston, number 67, on that line for the Southeastern.
He's looked
and
very,
the big boys up there, Brady Spears, Luke Barclay. Those are the guys, Luke, sure, Lane gets the touchdowns, but how does he have those holes? Those guys, and they never get enough credit.
And if you do come by to a ball game, just go to the concession stand,
and say,
ask
Hunter
for his
Preston.
mom, and said, I hear you make the best conies in town.
I'll have a Preston burger. or a Preston dog. That's their new meal there. And watch the coach down here. They're going to see if they're going to get him for their first win down here, Lee.
All right.
See if there's a water bucket that's floating around there.
Oh, and he's looking, too.
Yeah, and he's looking. He's right behind him, guys. If you get a camera shot of this, that would be pretty fun.
Is this great?
The coach is going to get wet.
35 seconds. Here it is. The final shot.
And it's
wide on
open.
its way. And
tipped.
Oh!
Tipped out of the way. Oh, my goodness.
What another defensive play by Harris. That's what, 2 in a row, 3 in a row for him? Oh.
He's played. Watch this replay here. He comes back. He has to throw it to the corner. It's a beautiful throw.
It is a beautiful throw.
And he gets his fingertip up there and
Look,
just knocks
right
it away.
there.
Otherwise, it's a touchdown.
And it doesn't count to catch it on the bounce. We are down 2. Oh, there it is. I'm watching the bucket now.
Yeah, the coach is going to get wet, folks. And we got some of the assistant coaches saying, "Here, come on,
Come here,
bring it over here."
Come here, I want to talk to you about. He's looking.
We got a camera. We got a camera shot of that. That would be good, huh?
Oh, they're not gonna get me. They're not done, Coach.
There it is. There it is. They got him.
Winning your first game is so good.
First win of the season is the new head coach, and do you think they like him? What do you think?
A lot. Yeah.
They bought into this program here.
It's called a winning attitude. Yeah, they've had their problems, but they certainly look good tonight.
Here's the end of the ball game. They're going to kill it right here.
30 seconds, and they're going to wait to whistle it and play till it gets out. Well, there's still.
No, there's no need to do that.
No, there's no need to do that.
Yeah, about 1 second. I guess they have to do one more.
Yeah, one more play.
One more play, and
there you go. They're going to say this one is in the books.
In the books. And that's it. Their first win for Southeastern Trojans.
Put it to bed. 27-41. Southeastern on top as they defeat Northeastern. Post-game report coming up. And our Player of the Game Award after this on local TV for me, Sports Network. And we are back with the post-game report. A 41-27 victory for Southeastern over Northeastern, 41-27. And for all the people that picked Northeastern, well, try next week as we do that each and every week. Gary, let's take a look at some of the stuff. That's our online survey. If you can see it right there, 63% picked Northeastern and 37% picked Southeastern to win. There goes the bell, the ringing of the victory bell. 41-27. Gary, how did we get to that point on the
well, we just had tons of scoring. We had Connor Obi had a field goal, and then just what you just saw there, we got this pass. Now watch this to Charles Bertimus. Charlie goes on in for a 42-yard pass. That made it 26-13. Gets a high five, and then right back comes number 8 all the way down the field, Michael Burns, a 50-yard touchdown pass, and that made it 27-20. Now, the next score that happens is the guy that's just running his heart out all night long. That's number 3, Lane McCombs, right down the sideline, 29-yard rush. The score is now 33-20. Then, once again, Max comes back, gets a beautiful 5-yard pass reception, and he really toughed it out.
Yes.
And that was Max Queen right over the middle. And then the last score, right down the middle, and he says,
Guess who?
And that's Lane McComb. And that's right after a penalty that was a block in the back that called it back. The very next play, he puts it in the end zone, and that's the final score, 41-27 here at South Chuck.
And you will not see a better pair of passes caught than what Northeastern did tonight with their 2 receivers. It was wonderful. Don't forget YouTube, the place again, coming up this weekend. Our All-State Player of the Game Award winner being brought to you by Jim Twiggs. And this week, our Player of the Game Award winner is who, Gary Littell?
Yeah, that's number 3. That's Lane McCombs, a running back, D-back, 5'7", 135-pound senior. He's also a wrestler, and you are our All-State Good Hands Player of the Game.
All right, the All-State Good Hands Player of the Game Award winner from Jim Twiggs, who's been doing it a long time. Again, that is number 3, running back Lane McCombs. And join us again next Friday night. We'll be at Springfield High School. Springfield for the Wildcats taking on Lebanon in the G-Walk play. On behalf of Gary Littell, this is yours truly, Lee Riley, wishing everyone a very pleasant good evening.